We're real. We swear we're real.
So, have you guys ever used Barge all-purpose cement?
Yeah.
I heard like amazing.
Yeah, it's good.
I got it and I used it for the first time yesterday because I don't remember which was the guy's name. It has a YouTube video on it. And I hear it's really hard to work with, but it actually wasn't that bad. You just gotta make sure you let it dry and it gets tacky, and then I have, where did it go? Back here. Ah, gimme. These two are like permanently stuck together, and it's awesome.
Nice.
Yeah. No, it's great. It, like, fuses it stronger than the material itself, which is great. I've been able to find Barge here.
I think
Amazon?
you can only. Yeah, I think you can only really get it online.
Yeah.
Here.
Yeah, I mean, there's at Lowe's here, you can get some sort of it's not this stuff, it's by Barge, but it's not the same. It doesn't react the same way. But I had to get mine from Amazon, and then I got some sort of sealant that I was recommended. I haven't tried that yet. That freaking cost me like $50 to get a gallon.
Oh.
I didn't know. I had to order it from a private company, and they're like, oh, it'll be like $15, and then like $40 for shipping. I'm like, what? So.
Boo.
I got the same sort of stuff from a leather store.
He sells
and it works, but man, like, you really need to do it outside with a full ventilator. Kills a few brain cells.
Yeah, this stuff, I used it yesterday, and I was like, ooh, I probably need some ventilation going on in here.
I did mine in my basement. Oh my god. I was so high.
I have my sketchy fan going in case I do use it. It like squeaks and it's shaking above my head, so I'm like, if you hear that crash, it's because my fan fell.
Are you sure it's shaking, or is it just because you're high on barge fumes?
No, it's shaking.
Oh, yeah, you can totally see.
Yeah, I sent a Snapchat to Elena earlier, and it's like, I'm like, if I die, this is why.
You just close off all the doors to your rooms and just sit there and
fester.
soak it all in.
Good for the complexion.
Tina's watching, and she has a question.
Oh, hi, Tina.
If you could bring back one TV show that got canceled, what would it be?
Buffy.
Firefly.
Yes, that too.
But it's coming back, isn't it?
Firefly?
Firefly?
Yeah, I thought they just announced it, didn't they? The full cast?
Pardon me as I go to the internet.
Yeah. Oh my god, someone confirm this. Jesus.
I don't think so, because I saw a link and it ended up being like a hoax.
Oh no. Well,
I
do believe everything I see on Facebook.
I didn't really freak out for a second, and I'm like, oh my god, they're bringing it back.
Oh
I'm
my
not.
god.
I typed it in, I didn't get anything. Show that got canceled. Ah.
I would bring back Lie to Me. Did you guys ever see that one?
I've seen.
Bring back what?
Lie to Me?
Oh, yeah,
Kim
that
Ross?
was a good show.
I loved it. It was so good. She says, what superpower would you give yourself, and how would you ruin the superpower of the person to your left?
There's no one to know it.
Example, one person says invisibility, the other says, but while you're invisible, you constantly fart.
Okay, so it has to start with someone going first.
Okay,
Yeah, you go first, Taryn.
okay, what superpower would I want? I would want the ability to teleport.
But you would end up being naked wherever you teleported to. You'd
100% okay. I would go full like Terminator. I would just be like, yeah, give me your clothes.
I feel like we had this discussion last time. And then you could just re-teleport as soon as you embarrassed yourself.
You just teleport back to your room.
I would just
Okay, so now it's Cat.
Shoot. I would totally have Mystique's powers and change into whoever I want.
That's cool. But
Okay.
what if you could only change into one person once and then forever not ever go back to that person.
Damn.
You have to pick it
Make
wisely.
a good one.
Only get one person. Damn.
All
Maybe
right,
one
Nico.
I would time travel.
Oh yeah.
That's pretty badass.
And Tasha, you have to ruin it.
Okay.
Don't take it away from me.
No pressure.
You can time travel, but you age however far you go into the future.
No!
Oh.
Oh.
And you can't go back.
Oh shit. Alright, well, consider it ruined.
So far, I think I'm
Not
doing
cool
pretty good.
anymore.
All right, Tasha, what would your superpower be?
Oh. Oh God, I have. That's a hard question.
I know.
I would probably just go like to fly. I don't know. Fly would be
That
cool.
would be a good one.
All right, so you could fly, but
Oh God, but I can't land.
Yeah, or like you never knew, like your powers were sporadic, so you never.
oh
knew
yeah, so you might just like fall out of the sky.
Fly very low to the
Or
ground.
just, like, sitting down
You're just gonna fly like over water. All right, well I gotta go to dinner, so I will be back in a bit.
Okay,
Bye.
enjoy.
That was
So
fun.
hot.
I like that question.
I'm melting. It's so hot in this room.
It's cold here.
Is that it? I guess
Yeah, it's
winter.
the middle of winter.
Shit. How cold?
Like 30s ish.
Fahrenheit or Celsius?
Okay, so I guess right around like for
Like 0.
it would be like right around probably like 6 degrees.
Okay, so that's cold.
10.
Well, I'm trying to remember, because I've been figuring out Celsius when I talk to Yelena. I'm like, it's hot here. And I'm like, Fahrenheit means nothing to you. Let me figure it out in Celsius.
I know. That's how I'm here too, because they're all Celsius here in New Zealand. So I'm like, God, it's like 32 degrees outside. It's freezing. And they're like, you mean 0? Yeah.
What's freezing point in Celsius? Is that
0.
0? Okay, so, yeah. Give or take. I don't know. I'm bad with Celsius. I can...
Celsius is easy. Fahrenheit, weird. Like
To you! To us, though.
No, but just in general, like Celsius is so easy because 0 is freezing.
Yeah.
Anything above it.
It makes sense, but at the same time, for us, we're just like, because, you know, we learn Fahrenheit because we don't learn anything else.
Yeah. And ours has a lot more like numbers in it, doesn't it? Like what's boiling for you guys?
100.
Yeah, and 100 for us is Missouri.
Yeah.
Like it's yeah, simple because like 0 freezing, 100 is boiling. I don't know. Makes sense. You were fast and you're
It makes
freezing.
sense.
Fine, you make sense.
Oh, I should put the link of the Hangout on my Facebook. I thought I did. Did I not?
I took my old one down and put the new one up.
Yeah, I did that.
Yeah, I have the link up. For anyone who's watching on the YouTube, you can click the there's like a join this conversation or be part of the conversation. Oh, now I can hear myself talking on YouTube. Ah, stop. Okay,
Don't click the link.
there's like a be part of this conversation link, and you can click on that, and it'll take you to the actual Google Hangout. And then in the top right-hand corner, you see these like 9 little white squares. You can click on the white squares, and there's Q&A, and then that's how you can submit questions for anyone who's wondering. Micah! Yes, my dog has. Micah, come here. Okay, make up your own cheesy sci-fi movie title. From Tina. Oh, that's hard. Micah, come here.
Uh,
Save my dog.
Sharktopus 2. That's probably
I
gonna
was
happen.
just thinking something weird like that too. Isn't there an actual Sharktopus though?
It's yeah. I watched a little bit of. And there's Ghost Shark, and there's Sharknado 3, and there's talks of the fourth one, and like you can vote on whether Tara Reid lives or dies. And then there's something else. What was it? It's
Well, it was
Sharktopus actually something. Oh, what was it? I don't know why I know this. I'm gonna combine two animals and make it a movie. Yeah, I'm not. I'm not good at names.
The shark thing.
Zach, you guys know Zach Fisher? He's the one that designed my Elsa. He does all this awesome cosplay design.
Yes, I love his work.
He says, "Hey everyone, just listening while I work. I did have a question for you. Who's planning on going to ECCC?"
I want to be in America.
Emerald City Comic Con. I would if I were still in Vancouver. It'd be a lot closer. So not me. Tasha's on the other side of the world.
Yeah, that's a no for me.
And I don't think Taryn is. So none of us, we won't see you.
Nah.
When is it, I wonder? April. Oh, it's next year. Ooh, it's in April, maybe.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, no, I plan it. I have Wizard World here. Oh. What'd you say, Tasha?
I said I might be back in the States by then.
Oh,
It's in Seattle.
yay.
I thought Emerald City, is that not?
Yeah. Seattle?
Portland. Yeah, Portland.
Maybe it moved.
I could just be wrong. He also asks, how many costumes do you guys average per year?
Did it. Normally one. I'm trying for 3 this year.
Wow.
Yeah,
So.
last year I did 15,
Wow.
and this year I think I've done like 5 so far.
Wow. That's awesome.
My problem is shooting them though. Like I never get to shoot them. I have 2 costumes that I haven't even gotten pictures of yet.
Oh no, I do that too. I work on them and then they just go in the closet.
Yeah.
My friend Tina, who was asking the question, she just tagged me in that post 8 cosplay photos and a selfie thing.
Uh-huh.
I didn't think I would have 8, but turns out, because I just started cosplaying last summer, I've done 8, so I guess so far I've been averaging 8 a year.
Jeez. I'm the struggle bus over here, where it's just like 1.
My problem is though I start them, I never finish them. Or like I never get them to the point where I can take a photo shoot with them. Like there's always this one piece of thing. No, 9. I've done 9. I forgot about my abs though.
Yeah, I'm aiming for 3. That's it.
I have like a cosplay ADD. Like I'll start something and then I'll see something else and get so hyped about it that I won't finish what I'm working on.
Sounds like
That's
me.
I do the same.
I made starting a chest piece and I haven't finished the back, and then I started working on my Queen from the Destiny armor pieces, and then I'm wanting to make. My cat just came out of nowhere. Sorry. I gotta make another Gingerbread Cullen from Dragon Age Inquisition that I'm gonna do.
I'm so excited for your Cullen.
What is that? I sent you guys that photo.
Yeah, the wool thing.
I'm excited to see hers too.
Whose is it?
Hold on, let me. Oh, what was her name? I have so many cosplay people I follow. She's doing a Gingerbread Cullen as well, and she's way farther along in it, and it looks awesome so far. She's doing more of like a feminine one. I'm gonna kind of do like I'm gonna be a girl, but I'm still gonna be like a badass girl. She's a little more feminine than I was going.
Yeah. Rose City Comic Con is Portland, apparently. Zach says. My bad. Yeah, like I got into cosplay I think like last July maybe, and then moved out to Ottawa from Vancouver in August. So I didn't really have a chance to meet any local cosplayers or go to any local conventions. I would have loved to, though. There's lots in the West. Let's see. What else?
Can I have that back? Thank you.
Tina asked, if you could have a tail of any animal, real or not, what would it be?
Snow leopard.
Snow leopard tail?
You're so bushy.
You've been thinking about this, like you've had that joke.
I want to. Have you ever seen the photo of the snow leopard with a tail in its mouth, and it's just with this big fluffy tail?
Oh, it is cute. I'm just googling.
Just snow leopard with tail and mouth. It should be like right there.
I probably think something weird like lobster tail or platypus or maybe I'd just go with cat because they have like bloody tails. Yeah, that touch everyone.
I don't know, like a super awesomely fluffy something. Who's got a fluffy tail? She said real or not, so 9 tails.
Is that too loud, my thing?
Sorry. Not that I noticed. I had to unplug myself to walk away.
Zach asks, in general, what is often the hardest piece of armor to craft?
For me, it's shoulders.
Yeah?
Like I'm doing some right now, and they don't really look all that great because they're not together, but basically.
Oh, cool.
Better than mine.
It's just hard to get the right shape of them.
I find it's really hard to match, which is why with my druid I just did the one side.
Yeah. Same here.
For me it would be the chest armor. It's always like the last thing I make just because, well, it's the first thing I start making and the last thing I finish just because I always give up because I can never make it look good. Like I really want to redo my Elsa piece because it just looked like I got these weird circle boobs stuck on the front.
So hard to do.
Mine's gonna be the mask I'm gonna make.
Cool.
I don't know what I'm doing with it yet. I might end up like cheaping out and buying somebody's mask because I can't figure it out right now. So that's gonna be my last thing I do.
Yeah, so far it looks awesome.
Yeah. What is that?
It's my Dremel.
Oh, okay. It's yours is a lot quieter than mine is.
Oh, it's just a little mini Dremel.
Oh, I got one of the bigger ones, and when it's on the low settings, it's pretty quiet. When it's on high, it sounds like a big ass power tool.
I brought so many tools from the States, which I probably should have thought about before, that I can't even use here. Because I tried to plug in like my Nintendo 64 that I brought over, and the adapter like exploded.
Oh no!
Because it's just different wattages and everything. So when I plugged it into a converter, it's just like, nope.
So did you totally kill it?
Yeah, I had to buy a new plug for it.
That sucks.
Yeah.
We have also on YouTube, so Katrine, she says, "Hey girls, really enjoy this hangout. You motivate me into my cosplay journey. Actually working on a battle axe from Skyrim, my first masterpiece with Warblath." That's awesome.
Yeah. Yay! I have one kind of right here that I haven't finished yet.
Oh. Is that Cosplay ADD there?
Yeah, Cosplay ADD. I started working on this a few months ago, and I could finish it in like a day, but meh.
You got other things you want to work on.
Yeah. Even though I really don't, though, like, yeah. Yeah.
Where did I put my... What is... I just realized my cat is just in the background cleaning herself.
My poor dog's dead on the floor, passed out like a rat.
It's bath time apparently for her.
Aww. Ritter sounds like a dying cat.
See, earlier I thought it sounded like somebody was farting, so yeah. Wow, 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 wow.
Kat, what are you working on?
Currently working on a chest piece for my boyfriend's hunter outfit from Destiny. I'm kind of just winging it because I have no clue what I'm doing. So it's not done, but that's the front half, and I'm working on the back half now. It's still in the cutting phases.
There needs to be more Destiny cosplays.
Yeah.
Well,
So how did the convention go, Tasha? And now that you can reveal what you were working on.
Oh, the ghost. It's downstairs in the garage. I could take you guys down there. Maybe.
I think we should.
Yeah.
We can take a field trip. It's probably really dark down there. But yeah, there's a ghost sitting in my garage now, so it went really well. It was a lot of fun. We had a really cool turnout. And yeah.
Yeah, it looked awesome. Like the photo was pretty cool.
Because my group members didn't really want to talk about it, but yeah, it was a lot of work, a lot of all-nighters. I'm finally getting sleep again, so that's really nice.
How long did you guys work on it?
There's a ghost in my garage.
Wow, it's so shiny.
Amazing.
You know, it's really cool. Like, I like just having it down here, so I can just come down here and I can just sit in it. Just like peace. Oh, you can't even see. I'm sitting in a ghost right now, guys. I can't show you guys.
I can just see Pikachu boobies. That's about it. Oh, there we go.
Oh, so cool. What did you make it out of? What is that?
It's a peppercurd model that we fiberglassed and resined and bogged and all kinds of stuff and a ton of sanding, and yeah, now it's a ghost.
That is amazing.
Show us on the camera again. Oh, so shiny, so nice. You guys must be so happy with your work. How many of you guys are working on it?
There's 4 of us.
Yeah.
But we built it basically in like 3 months.
Jeez.
And most of the work was done in the last month, so it was a lot to do. But yeah, it turned out pretty cool. Sorry, I'm moving stuff around.
I was like, what is that?
Yeah. We don't have any lights up right now, but it's there. Andy has it all set up for his videos right now because he's been wanting to film a lot. So there's like this creepy mannequin with his costume right there.
Yeah, it's a little creepy.
Yeah. Anytime I walk down here, it freaks me out, so I always forget about it. But yeah.
There we go. Maybe.
No!
Dream group cosplays.
Dream group.
Dream group cosplay.
If I get to go to Calgary, I'll actually have a group where me and Yelena and her husband, soon to be husband, fiance, they'll be husband and wife by then, are going to do Destiny and then Skyrim, and then we're going to do a day of possibly Dragon Age with Taryn.
Oh.
So if I'm going to Calgary, if I'm coming all the way up there, I'm going full out, and we're doing 3 groups in 3 days.
That would be awesome. I really want to do a casual Morgan cosplay from Dragon Age.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dad.
See, that was one of my picks, but I decided to go with the Gingerbread Colon because a lot of people were doing the casual Morgan.
Oh, yeah?
So we're trying. Yolanda doesn't know who she wants to be, and I told her she should be a Gingerbread Dorian.
That would be better.
We need an Inquisitioner too, so somebody needs to be that.
I could potentially do that if I end up going. I'd like to go. I had booked tickets and booked my flights and everything to go. and I had to cancel last minute.
I want to be where the people are.
Hmm?
I said, I want to be where the people are.
When are you coming back to the States?
I don't know. It's looking like November-ish because that's when my visa expires. But
Okay.
yeah, it's either going to be there or if I can get the extension the end of January. But
And you like it in New Zealand?
I love it here. It's so nice, minus the cold. But
Yeah.
and the lack of conventions. Like there's literally 2 conventions a year.
Jeez.
And how long would it take you to travel to Australia to go to some of the ones there? Like, is it far or easy?
Like maybe 6 hours.
Okay.
Probably
Not too bad.
not too bad. It's just money
Yeah.
and time.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Yeah.
No, I would love to go to Australia though.
Yeah. It's on my list for sure. Sean says, I'm planning on eventually building myself an armor based off a mobile suit from Gundam. Gundam?
Gundam?
Gundam? Do any of you have advice for how to start an armor piece and how to create a metallic appearance in foam and Warbler?
Foam and Warbler. If you're using Warbler, you'll have to probably sand it down a ton to get it somewhat smooth. And it'll probably be super heavy too if you do it in Warbler.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well,
Pretty.
I mean, if you just do foam with one layer of Warbler over top, it shouldn't be
Too heavy. I don't know how much armor goes into that.
They're pretty big.
I mean, EVA foam would be fine. In terms of getting a metallic finish,
Oh, jeez.
on Warbler, it's super easy with wood glue because it just hardens really glossy. With foam, because it has more flex, more bend, you can use, I'm trying to remember what Jordan was saying to use. Do you guys?
I have Flex Bond, is what I was told to use.
Yeah, I think that.
I had a hard time finding. That's the thing I paid like $50 for. But on the is it Pepakura? Whatever, however you say that. I'm part of a group on Facebook, and I asked because I'm working with foam for the first time, and they recommended doing that as your top coat, and then you can do the paint on top of it. But it gives a nice shine too.
Yeah.
I haven't messed with it yet, so I have no clue. But I bet if you go to the Pepakura, I'm not used to saying it out loud, they probably have a build for the Gundam thing. They'll give you a little template, because that's what I've done with a couple of mine. They give you the 3D model, and you can print it out on paper. It's confusing sometimes, but it can help if you're a little confused, because I downloaded a couple things just to understand the build of something better. I haven't used them yet.
That's a really good idea.
Yeah, and there's probably some really good build threads on like RPF and stuff like that.
Yeah. So it is a little confusing when you first look at it, but it would probably help, because I had to look up what the Gundam armor was, and I've seen them before, and that I would say foam for all of that.
Yeah, it'd be super easy with Warbler.
Maybe a couple Warbler pieces, depending on what it is. If it's, I don't know if foam couldn't do it, but I would still say foam. Because that would weigh a ton.
Insane. I mean, you could build it out of Warbler and something more solid, but you'd need to like build it in one piece on wheels and just like stand in it and push it.
I think I did this wrong.
Wow, that's a huge project.
I did this wrong. No.
I wish you luck, Sean.
It'll look awesome though. I love seeing the suits, so I always think they look really cool and impressive, so good luck. I feel like I found some suits right now. I'm just sitting there like constantly. I'm amazing.
Pardon me, I'm putting down shower curtain, so when I Dremel and I get foam everywhere, it doesn't get on my carpet.
Oh, smart.
Yeah, I made the mistake and I had like foam embedded in my carpet, so I'm just vacuuming. I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna put a thing down every time I dribble from now on.
Usually I'm just like, fuck it, I don't need anything, I'll just vacuum later. And then
It just gets all stuck everywhere.
my life.
I really want to work on my stuff, but I can't really move far from. I'm like plugged in.
Without actually like pulling the headset out of your ear.
Yeah.
And I don't have it on right now. I'm kind of in a mini break because I've been going so crazy for the past like few months. So.
Yeah.
Yep.
You can come over here and help me with my stuff.
You can pay for my plane ticket.
Oh yeah, tons of extra cash. I'm working on the August issue of the magazine right now, and the next print issue, which is going to be amazing because we're featuring Zach's work and a number of cosplayers that have built his stuff. So I'm pretty excited about that. It'll be an awesome issue.
I look at it and I'm like, I really want to make that, but then I'm like, oh, I don't know if I could.
Oh, you totally could. You could. Like, if anyone could, you could.
Does this make me look attractive?
Super sexy.
Vroom, vroom. Do that or inhale all the foam and, yeah, it's going to be foamy enough.
It's hilarious that you have headphones on too.
Yeah.
Sorry, I unmute myself. Yeah, no. So mask, goggles, and headphones. You know what? You know what? I can even put the fake nerd glasses on too. Yeah.
Perfect. Nailed it.
I can't see now. I got it's all foggy.
I feel like I'm horrible about safety when it comes to that stuff, especially when I'm dribbling. I'm like, no, I'll be okay.
Well, there we go. I did it originally. Hold on. I did originally, and then I ended up with like foam in my eye and everything. So I was like, I'm gonna be smart and buy goggles and not breathe in the foam. Yeah, half the time I forget to put it on. I started dribbling. I'm like, I'm gonna put this on so I don't get it in my eye for once. Meh.
Good call. Like when I was working on this thing, I had to wear a respirator like 24/7, and I started getting like a little bruise right here on the bridge of my nose.
God. Yeah. I need better equipment or an outdoor workshop. Tina asks, what's the weirdest thing someone said to you?
I've had a few people. Probably for me, it was a guy. I really, really like Halo guys, so I always used to call my fans on my page my little grunts. Like from Halo, the little grunts that you use. I thought they were adorable. But this guy took offense to it. Like, he took it really personally. He's like, you just think you're better than everyone else, and you just think that we're little pieces of scum of the earth, and what are you talking about? Like, obvious girl is obvious. Yeah, so that was weird. Creepiest is probably... This is when I first started my page. I think I had 1,000 likes, and I did one of my first giveaways. And I'm like, what should I give away? And some guy said that I should give away a pair of my used underwear.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say.
It's fucking creepy. So that guy got the band hammer.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are my two creepy ones.
Actually, there was a couple people. Yelena got the same email. I can't read. For my store Envy, I'm trying to sell prints. Yeah, that's going real well. And it goes, hello, I'd like to buy your spankies and bra in your costume. Do you have some available? And I'm like, are you asking for my panties? Are you wanting to buy my panties? That's the weirdest one so far.
Yes.
Just weird.
What is it? What is it with guys in cosplay undergarments?
You wanted me to sell you my sweaty underwear that I wore for a day under some pleather? Yeah. I don't even think they exist.
Understand how sweaty we get in costumes.
Yeah, because ours was May, the end of May here, so it was hot. and I was in the city, and I'm wearing all pleather, it was not pretty. It was not. No.
Oh yeah. It's like last year I wore my Daedric armor to Dallas Comic-Con in the middle of summer.
Oh,
It was
God.
it's about 100 degrees outside, but yeah, just like such a bad idea. Such a bad idea.
You know, I'm like, yes, I'm gonna make the Nightingale Skyrim armor, and I'm gonna wear it next year's Comic-Con, and then I realized it was the end of May, and then as it got closer, I'm like, I'm gonna die. Thankfully, I didn't put it on until I was already at the convention, in the parking garage. So, I made my boyfriend park in the shade so I could be cool.
It's like how I always get dressed at conventions.
Everybody does. Just come out and you just put it all on. Nobody wants to drive around in that.
Exactly.
I always get dressed first, which is always a bad idea, and then getting to the cons is always the most awkward, hilarious endeavor. But I don't know. I guess it's easy enough just to bring it and change in the washrooms at the convention. Oh, Zach says, show us your cosplay battle scars, cuts, burns, scissors heat guns.
I don't have any battle scars. Yeah.
I always
I've heard
I think I have so many scars, I'm just one big scar now, though.
Yeah, I
Pretty
don't
much.
have any.
Mine's always just burnt, or like blisters on the fingertips from hot glue.
Oh, no.
You don't do that either? Oh my god, I'm just really sloppy, I guess, when I craft.
In my heat gun, too, I always forget where I set it down at, and then I end up putting my arm on it or something like that.
My poor, here. My poor little friend here got a scar.
At least it's on her and not on you. That
I
would hurt.
mean-
On the side of your boob where your armpit is. Ugh.
Oh yeah, could you imagine? I know, I made the mistake of like trying to heat gun the armor while it was on the mannequin, and it just like burnt through my dress. If you look at my druid photos from my cosplay, there's like a hole right here. It was unintentional.
Yeah, like my mannequin too, it's all kinds of messed up. Like when I first got it, one of the first costumes I wanted to do was Cortana, and I probably should have put something between the bodysuit and the mannequin, but I didn't. So when I was painting it, just all the paint went right through and on my right. It has blue lines all over it.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah, my poor mannequin gets more beaten up than I do. She's got so many pins in her, it's gotta hurt. He also asks, what do you look for in a costume you want to craft? This is Zach. That's a really good question.
I look at the character of the costume. Like,
Yeah.
number one thing they have to have is resting bitch face, because that's pretty much the only face I know how to do. So, yeah.
You got barbarian written all over you.
I know, right? Yeah, like I'm trying to put on a Princess Zelda right now, and I'm like, how the hell am I gonna be all happy and smiley? How's this gonna work?
It's exhausting. Like, at least when I went to Anime North in Elsa, and I was like, battle Elsa, I can be angry, but like the Disney princess thing, I don't think I can do it.
If, like little kids come up to you and you're just like all angry and like stop, like,
It's like,
me anyway.
I just look for something that looks sort of similar to me, I guess. Even though eventually I'm going to try Sailor Moon, which looks nothing like me, but I try to pick something that I don't feel like I'd look weird in, I guess. That makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm back.
Hi. At least you didn't say I see your butt this time.
I see your butt.
My butt was in the screen earlier. Nobody noticed.
And I jumped on, and I was just like, I see your butt.
Yeah, Nico, you were running around, and I was like bent over, and she's like, I'm like, what the hell? Where'd you come from?
What a creepy.
So what I miss?
So Zach Fisher asks, what do you look for first in a costume you want to craft?
Cool.
So Tasha said character, Kat said someone that's similar to her. How about you?
For me, it's definitely like the design. Like I don't even care if I haven't played the character or read the character if I know nothing. I mean, Morgan, I knew nothing about that character. I hadn't played Dragon Age before I made that. I love the design. It was a cool challenge. There was a bunch of different textures and fabrics and a lot of things that I could learn from making that costume. So yeah, I don't know. I'm just always really drawn to really cool characters. Like really cool designs for characters and something that will hopefully teach me something. Like Ayla from Skyrim. I gave up on Skyrim. I'm probably one of the few people that was just like, I can't do this game. I'm done. I hated the fighting style. I always felt like I was chopping over here and hitting someone over here, and it drove me nuts. And I always hid from the dragons, so I'm like, I don't think I'm doing this right. So I gave up. But I loved Ayla's like the design, and I loved the idea that I could like really learn how to use Warbla and make armor. And what Nico and I were talking about having like costumes that make us feel all like positive about our bods and stuff. So I was like, yes, I'm gonna do Ayla. Yeah, so for me it's just that, like, I don't care if I know nothing about the character, I just want to make something that looks really cool.
Yeah. Like for me, I think it's sort of 50-50. Like I guess like the first thing I look for really is just the design, and then I'll try and get to know the character if it's not something that I'm part of already. I mean, like I play World of Warcraft. I've been obsessed for years, so I think there's that sort of already emotional connection to any of the characters or designs from that one. Yeah, I mean, I always try to get to know the character before making it, but I think I cosplay more though, just not for the dressing up part, but more just for the creating part, like the crafting side of it. So it's the design really that's what draws me in.
Yeah, and I mean that totally makes sense because like Dragon Age, now that I have played it, I'm like, I'm going to make all the costumes for Dragon Age, and that's all I'm ever going to do. I have like 4 lined up that's just nothing but Dragon Age costumes. So yeah, you get that emotional connection. And it's the same with Alice. Like Alice Madness Returns is one of my favorite games of all time. So of course, like I had to make that dress, and I wanted to make a whole bunch of other ones. But yeah, whatever kind of just jumps out at you.
And sometimes I'll like see a cosplay that I really want to do and know nothing about the game, and then it'll make me want to play the game or watch the TV show or anything.
Yeah, totally. And it opens you up to new things.
Yeah, well, that's sort of how I got into Dragon Age, was seeing all your guys' cosplays at Anime North, and then I got home and bought it right away, and I haven't done anything else since. Like I basically haven't gotten off my couch since I got back from Anime North.
I think I'm at like almost 200 hours.
Wow.
I think. I can't really tell because I feel like that's excessive. Like I feel like there's no way I should be at 200 hours. But I can't tell because like in the like load or save screen, it shows it at like 190. My last save, and I'm like, is that 190 hours? Because that seems a bit much.
No, you'd be surprised the amount of hours you can put into it. Skyrim alone, my first playthrough, I had like 600 hours.
Okay.
Not World of Warcraft, Diablo 3, I think alone on one of my characters I had 400 hours.
I don't even want to know what my World of Warcraft hour count is at.
Mine's deactivated and it's going to remain that way for the time being.
So I haven't played in ages, but I still have a subscription. I feel like it's home. Like I feel like just knowing that I could come home and log on at any time justifies the monthly payment.
See, I wanted to buy cosplay stuff, so I've deactivated mine for the time being. I think it's been deactivated for a year now. So, I can spend that $75 on something else.
Yeah, I logged on the other day, and I don't know, I like playing with other people. I like doing social things on the game, and no one really is on anymore.
Same, that's why I got off, because the people that I played with all the time never were on anymore, so I was like, well, I'm a social gamer when it comes to that type of thing, so. ESO, on the other hand, I play all by myself. Because Yelena won't get on.
God, Yelena!
Let's just all yell at Yelena for not being here and for.
I know. It's like she has a wedding or something to plan.
I know.
Right?
No, she's playing ESO right now, I guarantee it. If Xbox Live is working again, she's on ESO. But she's got a lot of catching up to do. I'm like 25 levels higher than her. So I'm trying to wait.
You can do that at FaceTime. It's okay.
Zach asks, favorite craft time snacks and crafting time jam.
Ooh, ring glows. I love ring glows when I craft.
What? What's that?
They're these little chips that are in the shape of little rings. And they're barbecue flavored, and I've loved them since I was a kid, and I can only ever get them now at Len's Mill. And they're probably 20 years old, but I don't care because they're delicious. And I always stick them on all of my fingers, and then because I'm 12 apparently. But they're every time I go to Len's Mill to get a bunch of fabric and stuff, I always pick up a bag of those. And what was the second part of the question?
Music.
Oh, I never actually really listen to music. I sit in silence, pure silence. However, when I was making Alice, I just listened to Lord's first album over and over and over and over and over again because I hadn't listened to it until I started making Alice, and that was literally it. I didn't listen to anything else but that.
It's amazing you can associate certain music with certain costumes or right? And
yeah.
I listen to this one artist all the time when I was reading a certain book, and now every time I think of the book, I can hear the music in my head, and it's the same thing with costumes.
It's crazy, eh? Yeah.
I can't remember which Tool album it was. I listened to Tool while I was reading the book I Am Legend. That every time I hear the songs, I think of that book.
Yeah.
For me, it's TV shows though. I'll start a new TV show whenever I start a new costume and watch it while I craft and try to finish all the seasons by the time I get done with my costume. So
yeah, I binged what was it, Daredevil, Netflix's Daredevil, while I was making Leafeon. Yeah. So Leafeon and Daredevil, oddly enough, are totally intertwined.
Yeah.
Just making those goddamn ears.
For my Barbarian, it was a pretty long costume. It took me a while to do, so I had to try to find a TV show that had a lot of seasons in it. So I started watching Stargate Atlantis, which has 5 seasons with 20 episodes in each season. So. And that's how I gauge how much time it took me to work on a costume.
It took me 3.5 seasons.
100 hours, something like that.
Yeah. I gauge my costumes by bottles of wine.
That's a good idea.
This is how stressful this costume was to me.
4 bottles of wine.
3 seasons and 21 bottles of wine. I listen to, usually I'm on Netflix, or I'll listen to, there's this guy, it's a YouTube channel, I don't really know what he or it or them they are, called Audio Machine. They do, yeah. It's
you told me about them.
Just soundtrack kind of video game background fantasy music, really, really awesome stuff, and they go on for hours, and they're just so perfect.
Yeah, that is perfect. Good to just drown you out.
Yeah.
I listen to Stevie Aoki. That's my only thing I got every time normally.
Yeah. And what about snacks for you guys?
Did you say Max Fetus?
Snacks. Max Fetus.
Maximum Fetus.
Mountain Dew. That's pretty much the consistent one.
Mountain Dew.
I drink Mountain Dew. Lots of Mountain Dew.
I do what I want.
Mine is hot Cheetos, like the lemon lime ones. But they don't sell them here. Don't even hot Cheetos.
I feel like they don't even have those in Canada. Those sound fun.
They're so good.
Like spicy Cheetos?
Yeah, they're spicy Cheetos, but they have like a lemon lime flavor to them.
Oh, yum. I just found that they at the store I saw like Doritos, like rolled Doritos, and they were like spicy lemon lime flavor. It's probably really similar.
Ooh.
They're just like a rolled Dorito stick thing.
Nom nom.
My God.
You've awoken the Kraken.
Oh, now she's up. Trouble's here.
My God.
I like to. I drink a lot when I craft.
What was that?
So I just drink a lot when I craft. Which usually means I end up just eating a lot of junk food when I craft. Usually wine. Oh, I wasn't joking when I count my costumes in bottles of wine.
Yeah, buddy.
It's too early. I just look like an alcoholic. It's like 12:06 here, so.
Hey, it's 5 o'clock somewhere, man.
I know.
Exactly. I feel like cider. You can drink cider in the morning. That's
Totally.
like good breakfast. Or Caesars, but I guess.
Or mimosas.
I was just gonna say mimosas.
Nom nom.
There are lots of
Favorite
breakfast drinks that make it perfectly acceptable to drink before meeting.
Hey, it's 7 p.m. in the States, so.
Right?
See, it's not acceptable though when you haven't eaten yet, and I haven't eaten yet. So like,
Mimosas are totally acceptable if you haven't eaten yet.
Breakfast
Right?
Caesars, that's a thing. It's totally a thing. Mind you, you're American, so listen out on that one.
I once had someone in college, and like this was when I was living in residence. There's no reason this person should have been this square, but my friend and I went out for like beers at like 1 in the afternoon to have like a couple beers and some food, and we were just hanging out. Neither of us had class, and we ran into this person on our floor, and they're like, "Don't you think it's a little early for beers?" And I'm like, "Dude, it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm gonna go sit on a patio and have a beer." What?
And we're also in college.
Right?
Come on.
I'm like, I'm pretty sure I'm legal and can have a beer for lunch.
Oh, I turned 21 on a Sunday, and Monday I had to go to college. I took a test, and it was like not even noon yet. I went out and bought like 24 beers and went back. I was like, you know what? I just turned 21 yesterday. I'm just gonna continue this.
Just do it!
Just do it. Do it.
Make your dreams come true.
Have you guys seen the Shia LaBeouf? Heard the song?
Yes.
Okay. I love that. And it is hilarious. I bought it and I listened to it on my phone, and the music or the video for it is hilarious because he's in it. He just starts clapping at the end.
You just now saw that? That's so old though.
Well, that's when I saw it. I'm like, oh, this has been out for a while. It's just a guy I follow on YouTube that does Skyrim mods. He did a little like video with it. And I was like, what is this? And then I found it, and I'm obsessed with it. So, like, I'll be cooking dinner. I'll be like, running for your life from Shia LaBeouf. Finishing a knife, Shia LaBeouf.
Okay, I don't think I've seen this.
Actual cannibals, Shia LaBeouf. Hold on. I will find it and send it to you.
Yes, please. I'm so not hip with the kids and stuff.
The story about it is that they made a first one, and Shia LaBeouf wasn't in it, but he saw it online and wanted to be in it. So it's pretty much like a video that you saw where he's clapping at the end. They added him in at the end and like added a whole part to it. Yeah, just for him.
Of course.
That's awesome.
There you go. I sent you the link.
Yay, thank you. Where's my phone?
the song I bought isn't the like extended version where they refight, which kind of makes me a little sad.
Aw.
But it's still good. It's still good.
Still enjoyable.
Come here, please. I texted my boyfriend because I need to fit him for something, and he says I don't want to be seen. Please.
I'm looking at you right now.
Mm-hmm.
They're watching you right now, hon.
Oh,
No.
this isn't the one that I was thinking. The one
Oh.
that I was thinking, someone did like a musical cover to his Just Do It video.
Oh no.
And it was like a really good song.
This will get stuck in your head too.
Yeah, it does.
I think I've heard this one. This is the like Shia LaBeouf one,
Yes. Yes.
right? So good.
I'll be right back. I gotta go. He won't come to me, so I gotta go. I just hear no in the background.
No!
Be right back.
Okay. Oh, my poor Ariel wig is so fried.
Oh, your what wig?
My Ariel wig. I got this for my Sailor Ariel like a year and a half ago. And then for my birthday this year, I was going to the aquarium with my family, and I was like, well, I can't go to the aquarium as anything but Ariel. So I put it on, and it had pretty much been in its bag since the first time I wore it. So I'm in the back of the car when we're driving to Toronto, and I'm like, this thing is a friggin' rat's nest. So I pretty much cut like 6 inches off of it in the back of a moving car with toe clippers, like nail clippers. Because that's all I had, and it was so nice, and it was like the perfect length, and it was all bouncy, and now it's just rat shit. I want to get like
wig. I'm excited.
Yeah, for what?
For my Dragon Hunter.
Nice.
It was on sale for half price. The color I
What?
wanted. So yeah.
Arda had a sale?
Well, every now and then they like get rid of their old discontinued stuff when they
Ooh.
get new content or new whatever merchandise. And it's like a lace front, really kind of punky, about this length, the magenta color.
Cool.
Oh, is that their Jareth? I think that's what it's called.
Yeah.
It's similar to Jareth.
Yeah, it was Morpheus, which was just Jareth with the lace front.
Yeah.
I don't have. It's not. I don't remember what mine is. It's similar to yours, but not as. Mine's got longer hair than yours, but it's got that. It's all facing back.
Yeah.
Right.
I love it. Although I haven't done anything with it since last time I hung out with you guys. It's been in the bag.
Oh, is that your like Destiny one?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. When are you gonna finish that?
April of next year. That's when I started on parts of her. I got boots. I happened to be browsing on the internet. She kind of has like knee-high boots, and I found a like nice pair that was originally for $100, and I got it for like I think $30 with shipping.
Oh.
So I made these. They're my. I haven't done anything with them, but they're gonna be my knee guard. I started on one of her shoulder pieces. It's not nowhere near done, but I got to figure out how to attach it, and it's got a lot of work. So I started on that, and then I got to do. Delena's making me her shirt because I'm lazy and I feel like paying her to make my shirt. But I gotta make a vest and everything, but I can't. I don't want to start that until I have the shirt, so I can make sure they fit together right.
Yeah. Totally.
So I have all the stuff for that one. I just don't have that much done, and then I got Eric's that I'm working on for the Hunter.
So is this for Calgary Comic-Con?
It's for mine, which is the beginning of April, and the Calgary's at the end. Assuming that I have money, I'm gonna go Calgary.
Yay! I want to go.
You're gonna go because you're gonna be part of the Dragon Age group, and then we're gonna have the Skyrim group, and then you gotta find something to make, and we can have a Destiny group.
Yeah. Hey, Nico, you
Yeah.
want to go to Calgary in April with the magazine?
Yeah. I wonder if I can just reuse my unused Calgary ticket and plane ticket from last year.
Right? That would be pretty sweet.
It's like, oh, I'm sorry, I meant 26
Right? Just
when I paid for this flight.
innocent mistake.
It was so bad. Oh,
Yeah.
I wanted to go so bad. I was so mad. I was so mad.
That was horseshit.
Yeah, no, I'd love to go this year. I want to do a Dragon Age too, and I have a Skyrim cosplay.
Hey, oh my god, friend.
Now we just need to get Tasha up there too. We can do a big Skyrim group, and then that's about it. As we got so far. Yeah, every one of us has a Skyrim outfit.
Mhm.
So.
And soon you will all have Dragon Age with me, and I will have even more Dragon Age by then.
Yeah, I need to get to work on that. I've decided I gotta get more Queens done, and then more of the Hunter before I can start on Cullen. Otherwise, I won't get anything done.
Yeah.
I can't wait for you to be Cullen. I'm gonna fangirl so hard.
Yelena needs to be the female. She needs to be a female version of Dorian. It just would be 10 times better.
Oh my god. So yesterday, I was at Con Bravo in Hamilton, which is right around the corner from my house. So I literally just went to do photos with some friends of mine. And they're all like super, like they're the ones that got me to do Morgan, and they're really into Dragon Age. And my friend Amanda, who does Amelie photography, she does like all my photos. She made 6 Dragon Age costumes in 3 days.
What?
What?
Yeah. The girl's a machine, and she has a job. I don't
How
understand
is
how
that
she
even
does.
humanly possible?
She's a robot. I can make like I'll do like a zipper a night. Like that's like it for me. But yeah, so she made all these costumes, and I literally went in just to take photos. We had like 3 photo shoots planned, and it was so much fun. We did so much shippy stuff. Like I got so many photos of my Morgan with like Cullen, and we're all like cute and lovey, and it was just the feels yesterday. I just like I solidified and made happy all of my feels. It was so much fun.
I'm jealous.
And that's why I love cosplay, because like I meet all these people, and then everyone, you know, you find people that are into the same thing you are, and then you do a bunch of hilarious photo shoots, and it's great.
Yeah, well, I take that back. I do have one person in this area that I've been really talking to. We were gonna do the costume contest, and we're waiting in there for like an hour and a half. Oh, no clue what's going on. And I'm like, oh, we're gonna be standing out here for an hour and a half while they do this concert. So we all were talking, and I don't remember what the Batman dude's name was, but I ended up there's this local cosplay group, and we were in the same group, and we found each other. And like we talk all the time. He's like, "Hey, did you see this?" And I'm like, "Hey, did you see this?" So it's kind of cool. Like I learned there's like a leather place in St. Louis that I didn't know that a lot of people order stuff from. It's like, is it Caddies?
Candy.
Yeah.
Candy?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're great.
It's like 20-minute drive for me to go there to their
Nice.
store.
You can
Like,
get barge there too.
You can't see. I didn't look at their website. I just thought you could only get it on Amazon.
Nope. The one in Dallas has barge in it, so I'm guessing that one does.
I should check the one here to see if they have it, because that would be super handy.
That would be. Although I doubt I'll need it because this thing is giant and you don't use that much of it. So
That'll last you a good long while.
Your entire life.
Pretty much. My boyfriend goes. He goes. So that better last a while. I'm like, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's gonna like be still going when I'm dead. Like, I'm just gonna pass it on to my grandchildren.
Your grandchildren will be using that barge.
This is what I use.
In your memory.
Here, I have a question for you guys. So for this next issue of the magazine, we're doing a feature on like low budget cosplay hacks.
Ooh.
Like really cheap alternatives things. So far I've got like horns, how to do horns really affordably. Where's my list? What do we have? I don't even remember. I'm brain dead. It's been a long day. Horns. like how to use craft foam as an alternative to Warbler and other stuff. An alternative to embroidery. Where are you going? Oh, hi. My boyfriend's dancing for me.
Oh.
Oh, baby.
Oh God, I think he just took off his pants.
Oh God.
That's what I'm saying.
Man bum.
You're for a little bit.
He's got a cute butt.
Yeah, we all saw it.
Totally.
Holland, you're live. Yeah, sorry. Embroidery, craft foam, and then things. Do you guys have any other ideas?
I can't wait for that embroidery one.
It's like an alternative to embroidery.
Yeah. That's going to be good to know. Stay tuned for the next issue.
Like paper mache for things?
Yeah, that's a good one.
I know a lot of that.
Like, what would be something that you can make really well with paper mache? A mask or something.
Yeah, like masks or helmets and stuff like that.
Yeah, cool.
Like, before I really got like hard into cosplay materials, I was planning on doing this cosplay from BioShock, the Big Sister.
Yeah.
With the base of the helmet with paper mache, I was gonna like take a beach ball or bouncy ball or something like that, and paper mache the outside of it so I could get a really nice big round shape for a helmet. So
yeah,
beauty.
I did that in my third year of my undergrad in architecture years ago, and we had to design a house for a hand, like your character, your client was a hand. And I built this orb, this like big circular house, and I took one of those giant exercise balls and paper machéed that and did the same thing, made like this massive helmet type thing. It then sat under my desk for the whole year and rotted, but
no.
That would be a good tutorial. I think I need like a couple more things to add just to beef it up a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, obviously you have to put something like over it, I guess, but it could work.
Because you can even sand it down if you have enough layers of paper mache. You can sand it and get it pretty smooth.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I don't know anything about this, but would Pepakura be a good cheap method of doing things?
Yeah, I would. I think that's probably a whole different tutorial on its own.
Yeah.
That would be a good feature on its own for another issue, I think.
And you can, I mean, that's what we started out with the Ghost, and you can just put stuff on top of it, or...
Yeah.
Kind of just depends on how expensive you want to make it.
So, like, what did you use to, like, fill it in because it's really smooth? Like, what did you use on top of the folded
we used a lot of fiberglass and bog, which is like just builder's. So yeah, it's just a 2-part mixture, and it dries really fast. So it just takes a lot of it and a lot of sanding and a lot of patience. Because with the Pepakura, you are going to have like some really hard angles.
Yeah.
So to get it really like nice and smooth, you have to do a lot of work. But
that's so cool though. It turned out so well.
Yeah. Holy shit.
Deserve it.
Do you have good photos of it?
Not really. We're actually trying to make it drivable right now, and then we want to get like video of it. So.
That's
cool.
Yeah, that's so for us. And then we're trying to finish up some armor for me, Carolina, from one of the games, and from versus Blue. So I'll be driving it, and then that'll be scary.
Cool. Oh, that's so cool.
We have a question from Benjamin. He says, do you guys have any favorite cosplay moments or experiences from the past?
Huh.
I have lots of favorites.
Yeah.
It's a hard one.
You could write a novel.
Yeah.
For me, whenever I see like little kids in cosplay, or who see me in my cosplay, because they just get like so excited.
Yeah.
Even if they know who you are, they're just like, yeah, they just like look up to you and think you're so cool. And you're
Yeah.
like, yeah, you're cool.
It's pretty cute. Even though I don't like kids, I'm like, yeah, I like you
I don't
now.
like kids
Now
either,
go away.
but I don't like
But it
kids
is
either.
cute in that, yeah.
Yeah, it's cute. And I'm always awkward around kids too. Like I had this little kid. One of the first cosplays I ever did was Ayla, and I had a kid come up to me and ask what my favorite thing in Skyrim to do was, and he was like, I don't know, probably 8 or 9. And I'm like, oh, I just like walking around and stealing things, like stealing things from people and pickpocketing. I'm like, if you don't say that to a little kid, that's vulnerable.
Grand larceny is a great pastime.
Yeah, and then I'm like, but don't do that in real life. Like, just
Stay in school,
Don't
kids.
try this at home, kids. Yeah.
Well, don't do that.
For me at the Ottawa Geek Market, when it was the last time, I guess, in March, I was Wonder Woman, and I had this little girl come up to me and started crying because Wonder Woman was her favorite, and that she's waiting. She's like, I've waited my entire life to meet you. And she came up and she gave me a hug. I was
Oh
probably
my
like, oh my
god. Heartbreak.
I don't know what to say. And then she started asking me all these questions. Like, she knew Wonder Woman. I was like, I don't really know Wonder Woman. I was like, all I know is she wears, like, a spandex suit and can fly with an invisible magic thing. Like, I
Don't meet your idols, kids.
And so she's asking all these questions. Oh, do you still have this? Do you do this? I'm like, oh, yeah, I do that thing all the time.
Yep.
Oh.
Aww.
But that was good. And I think just Anime North in general was probably one of the best times. It was
Yep,
just
that was
fun.
my favorite time ever.
Yeah, that was a good convention. It was the first convention I'd gone and actually just cosplayed at, just walked around, and we didn't even see any of it, did we? We just went into the one space, and I think that was it. We didn't even go to any of the other buildings. We didn't go to any panels.
Oh yeah, we
We
didn't
just
go
kinda hung
to
out,
any of
but-
the ones across like the bridge. We didn't go to those. We didn't go to any panels. And like me, I'm a huge paneler, but
Yeah.
I don't know. It was so much fun to just hang out with friends, and like it was so sunny outside, and
Oh, it was so beautiful. Yeah.
and that was like my first time actually rooming with other cosplayers, so that was super fun. Nico brought her sewing machine and everything she possibly owns.
The sewing machine just got taken out of the trunk of my car like 2 days ago. It's been a solid few months that shit hasn't come out of my car yet.
Oh god.
No, but the first night, that we-
While you're driving.
Hmm?
I said, just in case you need to say something while you're driving.
right?
Right?
Yeah, you never know. Emergency cosplay service. But no, the first night, when was our pizza night? Was it this Saturday night?
That was the first night,
First
yeah.
night?
Because we got there, and yeah.
It was like the best. Like, I think everyone else went out to the rave. Like, so many people went out to the parties and stuff. And we came back. We ordered a pizza, got a bottle of wine, went in the hot tub, and we were in bed, passed out by 11. Like,
Yeah,
with
watching
pizza
like
in
Corpse
hand,
Bride, and
watching-
it was so cute because Tina and Nico were sharing a bed, and I was on the other bed, and so I turn over and I'm like, okay, guys, I'm going to sleep. Like, here's the remote. Like, just do what you want. So then, like, I hear this like soft like sleep breathing, and I look over, and both of them are faced the same direction, like this. And they're just like sleeping so soundly. I was like, this is so effing cute. Like, I guess I'll turn this off. But no, that was so much fun. And then, like, all of us going out to dinner on Saturday. And
Yeah.
look, no more rat's nest.
Ooh, so pretty.
I love it. But yeah, so for me, I think it's just been like my best experiences have been friend stuff, and like this past weekend, like doing all the Dragon Age photo shoots and I don't know, stuff like that. It's lots of fun.
I was gonna say my favorite's been the meeting everybody. Like when I first started, I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. And then I saw Yelena's, Nightingale, and I was like, so I messaged her and asked her a question, and that's what started. We've been messaging back and forth, and now we play video games all the damn time.
Yeah.
The meeting new people, it's been really fun.
Totally.
And, although I have sinned, and I don't know anybody that much in my area. I know like everybody in Canada, but
because Canada's the best.
I don't know anyone in New Zealand who cosplays.
True.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever heard of anyone in New Zealand. Australia, yeah, but not New Zealand.
Yeah, it's small. Like the cosplay community over here just isn't big at all. So.
No. That's why.
Well, I've got 2 girls on the magazine street team in New Zealand somewhere. I should hook you guys up.
Hey, yeah.
They were at the convention.
We were going to be at the convention this past weekend. Or last weekend.
Yeah, I haven't talked to her since. I haven't seen any photos or anything. I should bug her about that.
Yeah.
I don't know what they ended up doing or seeing or who they ended up talking to. But I'm sure they had fun.
Oh, Amanda was saying she had a blast interviewing people for you for the
yeah?
magazine. Yeah.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah, so I emailed them. They asked who I wanted to interview. They had a lot of cosplay guests. Like, they had a lot. Usually the conventions just have, like, 2 or 3. They had, what, like 7 cosplay guests?
Yeah, a lot of the geek girls, too.
Yeah, so I sent them a message just basically listing all of them, and they're like, okay, here's the schedule with all of them. And, like, all 10 minutes apart, like 6 or so. I was like, oh, shit. So I emailed Amanda. I was like, so we got a lot of interviews. We ended up cutting it down to 3. She had other shoots to do, but I'm glad she enjoyed it. I'm excited to see her photos.
Oh, yeah, her photos are going to be great. There's a reason I pretty much exclusively work with that girl. She's awesome. She makes me look so pretty.
She's good at what she does. Let's see if I can find her online. So I'm going to Otakuthon in Montreal in 2 weekends.
Wow.
Has media, which should be fun.
Nice.
There'll be some video interviews, and they're doing the finals for the competition for the next year's World Cosplay Summit.
Ooh.
So that should be good. Go see who's gonna represent us next year for Canada.
Cool.
Yeah.
Where is next year's thing being held?
I don't know. I thought is it in Japan every year? I don't know.
I don't know anything about this.
I know it's in Japan this year. A friend of mine, Nick, Detailed Illusion Cosplay. He and one other person, Miss Messy Mia or something. They're the Canadian reps this year, and they just left for Japan, I think, today or yesterday.
Cool.
See if I can find it online. But that's cool. I think that's cool. Having like a representative from like each country come and like I think that's a cool.
Yeah. It's like the Olympics of cosplay.
Yeah. Schedule. So I think it's just in Japan every year.
Yeah, that would make sense.
I wish I hadn't heard anything until I applied for media a month ago for this event. I had no idea that they were even holding that there, for the competition to choose who's actually going to represent Canada.
Yeah.
But you think that would have been broadly advertised?
Yeah. No kidding. That'd be really cool to see.
Yeah. We have another question from Zach. He says, what are some of the most important factors to becoming a successful and well-respected cosplayer?
Don't be a dick.
I was just gonna say that.
Number one.
Don't be an a-hole. Oh,
Like that.
have you guys heard of this thing? Because a guy in this area sent it about people charging to take photos.
I
Like,
heard
you
about
can't
that.
take a photo with me unless you give me a donation. What are like that goes along with like charging for prints is one thing, but like if you want to take a photo with me, I don't care because that makes me feel awesome that you want to take a photo with me.
Right?
Like,
I can see both ways. I mean, I think because when I was at Montreal Comic Con, we have a setup, or like at the past few conventions, we've had a photo setup where the photographers hired the cosplayers to come, and they have like the whole photo setup. So they were charging. So like if the kid wanted to come and get a professional photo done with the cosplayer for $5-10, they'd come get a photo.
I
So like
can
just
see
walking
that.
around the halls.
It's the
Yeah.
halls. It's like
Yeah.
I'm just walking around looking at the booths, and somebody's like, "Hey, can I get a photo of you?" And I'm like, "Hey, can I get a donation?" Like
Yeah.
I feel like a douche.
Yeah, like it's not a set up thing. It's just in hall
Yeah,
shots, which is so dumb.
Yeah, like if I'm going in, Yaya Han's there and she's got a photo thing. Yeah, I'll pay $5 to do the professional photo or $5 to get like a selfie with. I don't know how she does it, but if you're going to actually see them at like a booth, I can see. But if they're walking around, I'm just like,
Well, even Jessica Negri, like I went to go see her booth last year at Fan Expo, and she doesn't charge for selfies at the booth because, like, generally speaking, people who line up her are going to get a print so that they can get it signed. So the first day, I got a print, I got it signed, and I told her what I was going to be wearing the next day, my Alice, and she's like, "Oh my God, you have to come back and show me." So I went back. And I just took a selfie. Like, I didn't even buy anything. Because she has, like, the photo ops that Fan Expo does. So she, like, gets that kind of stuff, but just at her booth, it's totally free. And I'm like, that's really cool because you're, like, a huge cosplayer, but you're like, yeah, all the selfies.
Yeah.
I think Yaya Han does that too. I mean, I've seen a couple with Yaya Han, but I don't know if they're charged or not. They just look like selfies.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think it becomes very, very evident when you go to these events who's in it for what reasons.
Yeah.
I think there's 99% of the people are just in it because they love creating the costumes, wearing the costumes, and meeting the people, and then there's the odd few who just want to be models and want to be famous and are in it solely for that reason, and I think that's
Totally
extremely evident.
Yeah.
But I don't come across it all that much. I mean, I think it's just like anything else. I mean, as soon as you start, like, even just starting a Facebook page I think there's this sort of level of responsibility that you do have then to, like, just be a decent person because you have people then that are then looking up to you for whatever reasons. They like your work or they want to follow you, you know, that, whatever.
Yeah.
But...
Yeah.
I think
that was a good question. We're probably not the ones to ask this.
One successful and well-respected cosplayer, like, don't act like you can't learn anything from anyone. Like, that
Yes.
pisses me off too when someone thinks that they know everything there is to know about something. Like, no,
Mm-hmm.
no.
Oh, what?
No, you go ahead.
When I started working at the body shop, we because it was going to be a brand new store at our mall, we got this like 3-day intensive training where we went to this like conference room for like 8 hours a day and we learned everything about the body shop. Like nobody ever gets that amount of training in retail. And this one girl, she was going to be for another store that was just opening, and the entire time we're doing all these like, I don't know, like games and like shit to like learn what you're doing. She's like, I've been in retail for like 12 years. I don't need to know any of this. I know what I'm doing. And sure enough, she got fired like a month after she started because like, yeah, okay, you've been in retail for a while, but every place is different. Like,
And everything
shirt,
changes.
right? And selling a t-shirt is not the same thing as selling a skincare line. Like, it's pretty different.
Yeah.
And I hate those people, yeah, who are just like, oh, I know everything. I don't need any advice or collaboration or anything.
You're going to learn new things all the time.
Right?
I've told a couple things that I've never even never even done. Sorry, I just see him moving in the background. I just read them. I get on and read. I'm like, okay, here's a tutorial on how to do something like this. I've never done it, but I could tell you what I read, and it might work for you, and I'm choosing to try it myself. Like, I want to try it, and I haven't tried it, but I'm like, here's what I read. I don't know if it'll actually work or not. Okay.
Yep. Hi.
Sorry, guys. Priorities.
Good call.
I just realized I'm like half in the screen, and all you see is like my arm moving because I'm standing this. Have you guys ever seen that? It's usually chat roulette, and you just see the guy like just like doing this, and then he slowly comes up.
Oh, yeah.
I just look up and I'm like, what am I to look like I'm doing? That on the screen.
I don't think anyone would have thought that, but now. Maybe.
And that's what I immediately thought was, I'm talking like I'm yelling to the computer and the mic is right here. I'm sorry. I just realized that.
Man, I forgot about chat roulette.
I've been on it once in my life. That was interesting.
Dark never go on chat roulette.
I think I went
gone
on
forward
like.
yet.
I think I went on a couple times in like university and residence. When we get home from the bar, we just go on and see what kind of freaks were on there. Is it even still live? Like, is it still?
Now a big thing is an app called YouNow. It's same kind of premise. It's like Twitch, but you stream yourself, and it's got a whole chat window on the side.
Interesting.
It's interesting.
Hey, cosplay hangout chat roulette.
Oh God.
We could just make fun of everyone.
You know what we need? If I go to Calgary, everybody else needs to go to Calgary, and we'll meet up at Yelena's house, because she's not here, so I'm saying we're going to meet up in her house, and we'll get on chat roulette in our outfits.
Yes! Oh my God, we'll freak everyone out.
We'll post her address on Facebook Live for everyone, and we'll all show up.
Yep.
Oh God.
Everybody's invited. Zach says, sorry if I'm asking all the questions. No, ask more questions. This is awesome.
Yes, ask all the questions.
All the questions. Benjamin says, props versus fabric, which is your forte?
Neither.
Fabric.
Fabric for Taryn, for sure. Yeah.
I mean, I like making props. I love making my vocal blade.
With fabric.
Thanks. I don't know. I mean, maybe it's my like fashion background, but I love fabric. I just love working with it. I love all the different textures. I love all that kind of stuff. Yeah, that's me.
I can't sew to save. I mean, I could put two pieces of fabric together, but I have not figured out patterns yet. So fabric is not my forte. Props aren't really my forte. Trying and making it look like I sort of did something, that's my forte. It looks close enough. I'm okay with that.
That's like cosplay in a nutshell.
Like, I can't sew.
Oh, I saw your boyfriend.
They saw you.
That's okay.
Sorry. Tasha, you were saying?
I was just saying, I can't really sew at all. So for me, it's more armor stuff.
I think I don't know. I don't really have a forte. I just fumble my way through messes of stuff. I think I'd be better at fabric at sewing if I actually have a sewing machine that works properly. I'm not allowed to sew when my boyfriend's at home now because I throw temper tantrums. Like, I get really ragey when I sew because it doesn't work. Like, it'll sew perfectly for 2 inches, and then it'll skip an inch, and I'll pick it up, and then the back will be like just masses of bunch of thread.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
things like that. And we took it in to get fixed, and they basically said, you know, you can't fix this machine. It's too shit. It's not worth fixing. By anyone, basically. Because it was so cheap. And I brought it with me. It was my mom's. She had 2 sewing machines in her closet, and I knew one was a really good, expensive one, and one was a really cheap shit. And I thought I stole the good one.
Oh, no.
And brought it across the country so she can't take it back.
You stole this shitty one.
I stole the shitty one.
Oh, no.
My mom gave me her old one. It's not shitty, but it's not like her new one's a lot better. It's still in a bag. She gave it to me, and she's like, okay, here's, you know, the bobbins and all this, and it's still in the bag because I'm too afraid to mess with it because I'll end up sewing my finger or something like that. That's going to be me.
I definitely prefer the armor making. I think my skills are a lot more aligned with the armor making. I am just so shit at painting. I can't paint to save my life, so they look so good when they're just raw Warbler, and then I'll paint them and it just looks like crap.
Oh no.
Yeah. So I need to practice, I think. I want to repaint my druid. I want to like redo it as like a white and silver rather than a green and gold and brown.
Cool.
So I might just practice. And... Actually, maybe I'll do that now. Something I can do.
I don't know what to do now.
I didn't realize how. What?
I said I'm not gonna lie, I've been playing a game for the past like 30 minutes.
I really need to get my sewing machine like cleaned or something because I've never gotten it cleaned or fixed up or anything since I started cosplaying. And I did like Alice and Morgan and everything on that friggin' machine, and it's just like dunk, 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 dunk.
Have you cleaned out the little part underneath, like, I don't know the technical terms, but like the needle goes down and it's got the little bobbin in there. Have you cleaned the fuzz out in there?
I blow on it occasionally when it gets stuck, but like I knew that it was getting a little rough, but I didn't really realize how much until I was using my friend's sewing machine, and she barely ever uses it, and it's one of those like super fancy like LED or LCD screen kind of thing.
Oh jeez.
So I'm like playing around on it, and it's just so smooth. Like it makes literally no noise. It's just so soft. And then my machine just like dunk, 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 dunk.
That's way too like hardcore for me though. I wouldn't know what to do with that.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know. My machine has like a bunch of different settings, but it's just like a knob that you turn. That's about it.
My mom explained the settings to me. She goes, if you're doing leather, if you're doing this, and I'm like, how about just sewing regularly and I'll call you when I need to change it?
Yeah.
But she gave me this little brush thingy to clean that inner part out where you put the bottom thing. Because she said after I sew, especially if I'm sewing any like furs or anything, to do that. But I don't know where to go in Canada, but there's sewing stores here like Joann's and whatnot that you can take them and they'll clean them.
Huh.
And then I know your tension gets off. I don't know how to fix that.
Yeah. I should look into that. And I think we have like 2 super old school, like really heavy duty sewing machines in the basement. So I gotta track those down too. Because if I could get an industrial machine, oh my god, my life would be so much better.
So I went from cosplay stuff to working on my friend's wedding shower stuff because they're like, oh, you want to do the decorations? I'm like, sure. So my mind went crazy, and I went to Michael's, and I got they're really janky. I got a K and a J, and I hand painted them, and then I got the and sign, and then she likes feathers, so I got scrapbook paper. I couldn't think of the. And I had cut out, can you see it? On the back, and then I have to cut them out, and then I'm going to hang them.
Oh, cool.
So, show that again. Oh, so it's a printout I got, and you can print, focus. And then when you cut them, you cut, like, on the back side of that paper is scrapbook paper.
Oh, right. That's so cool.
I got them, and I don't know, I probably have 30 I did. I actually got a month left. I don't know how many I'm going to do, but I'm going to try to make a little garland thing of decorations, because I spent probably $100 already to decorate the wedding shower, and I'm like, I'm gonna stop now. Yeah. Because I'm like, I could do all these crafts, I could do all this stuff, and then I'm like, oh, look at the bill now. I need to stop.
Yeah. You can maybe scale it back a little.
Because I still need to get the gift, or not the gifts, the prizes for the games.
Oh, jeez.
So yeah. And I got little Chinese food takeout boxes that I'm going to put the stuff in. It's going to be like nail polish and a file and some stuff other than a candle.
It's my cute.
Oh, puppy!
Hi, puppy.
Hello. Is that Micah?
Hi,
Oh,
Micah.
it's so cute.
Oh, puppy.
No. Oh my god.
Oh.
Pomeranians are the best.
Oh, I love coloring. Her color.
Her, yeah.
Yeah.
It's so hot. Like, it's too hot for her right now. Poor puppy. Too much dirt fur. Mwah.
She can get shaved.
What's it like in New Zealand?
Cold. It's middle of winter here.
Wow.
Oh,
So
yeah,
what's
that's right. You were
cold
right there.
in New Zealand?
Oh, we were just talking about that. It's probably like 10 degrees.
Oh, well.
Yeah. Finish somewhere around there. Sometimes it goes below zero or at zero. It hasn't really gone below yet, but
We were discussing Celsius and Fahrenheit earlier, how we were trying to figure it out.
Was New Zealand Celsius?
yeah.
Ah, that's good to know.
Everything's in Celsius.
But you only know Fahrenheit, really.
Yeah, but since I'm American, Fahrenheit's the thing, so.
See, I only know water temperature in Fahrenheit. Like when I go to the lake, like I have no idea if you tell me what the temperature of the water is in Celsius, but I only know air temperature in Celsius.
That's really weird.
That's so weird.
We have a question from Sean. He says, is there a trick to budgeting time and money between full-time work, cosplay, student loans, etc.?
It's a mess.
You just don't sleep.
And you take a very, very long time to finish anything because all of your money goes towards your massive student debt.
Yeah.
You gotta save money, buy one thing at a time, or buy a couple things.
Yeah, and
Never find the time.
For me, I just don't spend money on normal things that people spend money on. Like, I don't get a haircut. I don't get my nails done. I don't
go to the dentist.
What?
Oh, yeah.
Who doesn't go to the dentist?
Tell them. Oh my god, it's just still so good. It's so good. Oh my god.
Okay, so
Your
ironically,
life sucks.
yeah. Ironically, I haven't gone to the dentist in the last like 4 years.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I
Really?
thought it'd only been like a couple years, but then she's like, yeah, you haven't been here since 2011. And I am crazy about brushing my teeth all the time. Like, I always brush my teeth. But apparently I do not floss enough because I went and they're all like super tiny. This is really embarrassing to admit on live TV, but they're all super tiny, but there's like 15 cavities.
Oh.
Which is like $3,000.
Oh my god.
And my health insurance only covers up to $900 a year. So I literally started like crying in her office. I was like, I live paycheck to paycheck and I still live at home. And I don't know how I'm going to do this. She's like, it's okay. Just like, it's okay to freak out. I freaked out when this happened to me. And we'll get you through this even if you only pay like $50 a month. Like, we can put you on a payment plan. And I'm just like, this is my life. What? And I owe like $2,000 in my income tax thing. I didn't get any money back. I owe $2,000 on that, and I'm just like, I can't life. I cannot life right now. So pretty much, thankfully, I have everything I need for Ayla. I got the stones from April. Nico sent me the fur, so I don't have to spend a dime really on Ayla, so I can keep working on that. But for everything else, it's going to be a while until I get around to other costumes.
Aww. Well, you know what? I went 7 years from going to the dentist. That was fun. You know how many cavities I had? 9.
9 and 7 years? What the?
No, but you know how many I've had since I've been going consistently? I have like, I think I went 1 year without having a cavity. Last week I got 3 filled, and I have 3 more in a couple weeks that I got to do. Boyfriend hasn't been in 7 years. No cavities, none. But his wisdom teeth come in sideways.
Yeah.
Some people just have strong teeth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my brother has probably had like 1 cavity his entire life. I always have at least one whenever I go. And
Yeah, I'm the same.
it's so irritating. But
did you ever drink milk as a kid?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
My friend my dental hygienist is my friend, and she thinks it's because where I grew up, like they put the fluoride for your teeth in a lot of water, and I grew up on well water, and we didn't put fluoride in it, so that's her explanation. I just think it's genetics. My grandma's got bad teeth. My mom's got.
It's a bit of both. It is so like if you live somewhere where they soften the water or don't I don't know, whatever it is where they don't have the fluoride. Then like you should be brushing with a fluoride toothpaste to compensate.
Well, we have fluoride in our water, and I'm still all fucked up.
Yeah, no, I'm the same. Every time I go, I have at least 2 or 3.
I dread when I have to go to the dentist because it's gonna be you need to floss more, and I'm like, I floss all the time. And they're like, yeah, you got like 3 cavities, and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna ignore that for 6 months because I don't feel like paying for it, and I don't like having my mouth numb.
Yeah.
And then I gotta come back and fix my bite because my bite's off. And
You see, my mom is my dental hygienist.
oh, so you can't.
So I can't escape it. It's great because I get free dental care. It's terrible because it's my mother, and
it's 10 times worse.
You haven't been flossing. You're like, thanks, Mom. I'm sorry, Mommy.
I'll never do it again, Mom.
Yeah, I can't lie to my friend because, like, one time she's like, have you been flossing? I'm like, yeah. Like, once a week.
I floss every day. Like, why are your gums bleeding? Oh, they're just breaking.
Oh.
Yeah. So it's stupidly ironic because I was putting it off because I didn't have the money for it, and now it's just like so much more expensive than if I'd just gone.
What?
But I mean, I think like there is a way to do it really, really cheap, and that's what we're focusing on in the next issue of the magazine. Oh, Micah,
right.
What did you get, Micah?
Back to the original question.
Oh, she's chewing on your fur, Atlas.
Micah! It's battle damage.
Yeah, so in the next magazine we're talking about like how to make stuff on a budget, basically. You don't need to spend a lot of money on stuff. It's amazing what you can do with thin layers of craft foam. Like, I got this. Oh, okay, this is like half of it. It's like big, thick thing of craft foam.
Nice.
At the dollar store for $3. And like,
yeah!
You can use everything. Like, you can use it for anything. You don't need the expensive material to make fancy things. My entire elf queen thing, snowy thing, was just foam and cheap paint.
Oh yeah, cheap paint is the best.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's.
Just throw some shiny Mod Podge on top of it, and it looks so pro.
You might have to do a couple layers depending on how cheap it is, because the cheaper paint has less pigment, so you just got to do a couple more layers.
Yeah, like the first layer always looks terrible.
Mhm.
Like it's always like doesn't look like anything. It's fine. I mean, it's tough. Like for me, I mean, I go to school full time, and I work, and I run the magazine. So finding time to cosplay and money to cosplay is really difficult. But you find time. I mean, like, you just sacrifice other things for it. It means you just probably don't go to the movies on a Friday with your friends because you're staying home.
I don't get my nails done anymore because of that. I don't play World of Warcraft anymore because of that.
Yeah. It's all priorities. And, like my parents said, like, they've been super supportive of this the whole time. And I'm like, yeah, it is, like, a weirdly expensive hobby. And, I don't know, like, I would totally understand if they weren't really all that supportive, but my dad's like, people go out and they golf all the time. Like, golfing's an expensive hobby. Like, it's just, you know, you make sacrifices in some parts of your life, and you know, save your money for the things that matter to you.
Yeah, exactly. This is how I justify not having a gym pass.
My brother got into making beer. Last year. I mean, he's dropped a couple thousand already, but he's making all sorts of beer. He wants to open a brewery, but you know what he does? He's a doctor now. So he doesn't have the time. Well, he's a doctor and he's got a newborn, so he doesn't have much time. He's working like 70, 80 hours a week and then has a newborn. But he's got the money now because we were talking about that yesterday or the day before, and he's like, yeah, I got the money, I just don't have the time.
Yeah.
It's usually one or the other, yeah.
I have a little bit of money, not a lot, like just enough to get a couple things and a little bit of time. I just need the motivation and
Yeah.
the pockets.
No more procrastination. Procrastination.
I sent that to Yelena and she was laughing at it. She was working on wedding stuff earlier.
Hmm.
Okay, we got lots of questions.
Ooh, yay.
We've been at it.
Yeah. Most used cosplay crafting tool.
I'm right back, guys.
Paintbrushes.
Sewing machine?
Heat gun. Heat gun and paintbrush. It was most used crafting tool.
Sharpie and scissors.
Nice.
If I'm going basic. Dremel, I've been using a lot of my Dremel, but very basic. Newspaper. Oh my god, so much newspaper.
For what?
I make patterns because I learned my lesson from just like cutting. Like when I just made this, I used like 2 different pattern pieces. One that I got from Svetlana. I can never say her cosplay. Kamui. I just say Svetlana because that's her name. But like this is the back piece, and then from the Pepakura template for the hunter back, I did this, and I actually combined them. It's whatever. It's just a back piece that'll be hiding behind a cape, but it's to hold the front piece on.
Yeah.
So I make a bunch of patterns, and I'll probably make like 3 or 4 before I get it right because I'm just kind of winging it.
Yeah. I find patterning really hard. Especially because I usually do it by myself, too. It's something you really need a second set of hands.
Yes.
Yeah. Especially if you're like wrapping yourself with tape and whatnot. It's so awkward when you're by yourself.
Yeah. Okay. How often do conventions invite you as a guest? How often do they offer to foot the bill? Okay, well, for me, none.
Never.
None.
Ever.
I have to pay $60 to go one day, so
Yeah.
I'm trying to get invited, not me personally, but the magazine at Edmonton Expo.
Woo!
I've been getting a ton of messages on our Twitter and Facebook pages.
Yeah.
I guess I don't know what do people expect when they ask that of you? Like what, to go and like hold panels and stuff like that, I guess?
yeah. There's
I haven't been doing this a year yet, so I'm still new to the game.
I know that there's a St. Louis-based one, and they put on a lot of stuff with the Wizard World. They helped them out, and one of the like the head girl was one of the judges for the costume contest, along with the green Power Ranger dude, Jason something, and then some local guy that's really good as Johnny Depp, or not Johnny Depp, Jack Sparrow, Johnny Depp, whatever, same thing. He looks like Johnny Depp outside of it.
Yeah.
So like those 3 were the panel or the judges. So that's usually what I see. They did some other stuff too.
I'd love to go and judge the cosplay contest. I think that would be awesome because I spend my entire days just looking at cosplays for the magazine, like running different things like that.
Yeah.
I think that would be great. I could hold a panel on publishing. I do this all through my own publishing company, so I've got a lot I could talk about.
All I know is the judging. I would hate to be the judge because a lot of just last year was my first one that I went and watched personally, and a lot of the people that were there or whatnot, they're like, why did they pick that one? What was so good about that one? I'm like, it's personal preference.
Yeah.
Well, that too.
All
they also have,
subjective.
and they have checklists too, right?
She only got
different people judge on different things.
Yeah.
Like some of us more on like the craft, like your finishing scenes and this kind of stuff. Others they judge on creativity. Like they all. And at different conventions, too, some of them have preset guidelines. A lot of them do when it's, like, an official...
when it's, like world class.
Cosplay or whatever, yeah.
Yeah, ours, I didn't even know they had groups, there was different things you can win. Like, it was best female and male, superhero and supervillain, best group, there was 3 honorable mentions, and best in show. Cool. The girl that won best in show for us was... insane. She did Hawk Girl with retractable wings.
Oh yeah.
It was
I saw that.
It was amazing. And then there was just the different. The group was a really good X-Men group. Like not not movie X-Men, but like comic X-Men looking.
Nice.
And apparently they did it like on a Goodwill style. Like it was all Goodwill, and they probably spent like barely any money to make it all because it was all stuff they had or stuff they found at Goodwill and turned into it. So they won group.
Cool.
Good stuff.
I'm hoping maybe if I go as a group next year, I have a better chance of winning. Not that I really care that much. I just like getting on stage.
I've never entered.
No,
anything.
I've always wanted to, and like I meant to at Anime North, but we missed the deadline.
Yeah.
But like I always want to, but then they take up so much time. Like they go forever, and that's so much time you could be like out drinking with friends.
Well, that's what I told you in ours. They told us we had to be in the area at a certain time, and they pulled us, if you're, they're like, if you're in the contest, step on this side. And between that and the actual time we hit the stage, it was an hour and a half, almost 2 hours later.
Yeah.
It sucked because we were all starving, and we're like, can we go to the bathroom? So we all put our stuff on. Like, I mean, I just had a mask and a cape. That was my main thing. But there's a guy in a Batman outfit that was like hot, and he took it off thinking, and we put it back on, and we still had an hour and a half to wait, and it sucked.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
sorry, what were you saying?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, nothing. That's how they usually are.
Yeah.
I'll know for next year to make sure I eat before I go because I was starving. But it's fun. I mean, it was. I liked it because you couldn't see my face. I had the mask on.
Yeah.
But I told Yelena if I'm going up to Calgary, we're entering as the Destiny group or whatever group we're doing.
Yes. Oh my
we
God!
need
If
to.
I come to Calgary, then we can.
If I go to
do a group.
Calgary.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have to pick a group and we can all do it on stage because it's better with a group because you're not by yourself.
Yeah.
That's a really good segue into our next question. How do you feel about cosplaying with friends? He said, this is from Benjamin. I've only had one amazing cosplay experience with friends, but some people seem to have a lot of horror stories.
I can understand the horror stories, but it just depends on who you pick to go with.
Yeah.
Like, do you pick somebody that, like, what was that cosplay show that they, I don't remember the name
Heroes
of
of
the
Cosplay?
Heroes?
Yeah, Heroes of Cosplay. Just watching them sometimes how they do a group and, like, one person is really bad at procrastinating and they don't get their stuff done. So if
One too much of that is probably just like added drama too,
Mm-hmm.
well, that's kind of what I thought too, but I don't know.
But it's like any group project.
So it does bring out the worst in a lot of people. I can feel like if you're doing it with high expectations of the other person, I think I would only do a group cosplay if it was more just like a fun thing on the side, and then should you all have it done at the time, then you can enter as a group. But it would suck if if it's something you've looked forward to entering the contest group and you need every single character is crucial for it and one person just doesn't do it. I could see that being a letdown. I wouldn't ever want to be in that situation because, like, I don't know, I would probably be me, the one not finishing.
Well, then I've noticed when I was watching some of them, they like choose to do it in a week, and I'm sitting here, I'm like, how can you? That's a lot of pressure. I'm taking like a year to make it because I'm trying to figure stuff out, let alone
right? Yeah, I don't understand how people can work that fast. Like, all the power to them, that's amazing, but I take forever.
Because I end up screwing it up like 3 times and have to make new pieces.
Yeah.
I do it that way. I do it all in one go usually. All my costumes.
Oh, I get frustrated.
I just
Zach,
I do other things. Zach, what?
Yeah, no, it's just he asks, how many hours per week do you craft on average?
Currently, maybe like 4.
One.
But you're not working on any big deadline or like your big one was Morgan, which is
yeah.
Yeah.
And I kind of like after every big costume, like after Alice and after Morgan, I just feel so burnt out that I'm just like I don't really want to do anything for a while. So yeah, I had wanted to get Ayla done for this coming weekend, but I gave up on that a while ago.
Yeah.
It's probably right around like 20 for me.
Jeez.
I know, I do a lot of crafting.
I'm lucky if I can do an hour. Like, I'll go in and I'll look at something and I'm like, okay, I'll make the pattern for that. And then I get done and I'm like, okay, I'm going to go, like, clean the house or something.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay.
I have never like intentionally made that decision. I'm gonna stop crafting and clean the house.
It's more like I'll get home from work and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go in my crafting room. Like, what am I gonna do? And I don't have an idea, so I like think, and I'm like, I don't want to just start crafting and not have a direction of where I'm going. I like to think before I start cutting. I learned my lesson from just cutting and putting stuff together. It doesn't work for me.
Nope.
So I try to.
That's why, like, these hangouts, like, I can't work on actual stuff during these hangouts because I'm one of those people that will just, like, sit in silence and stare at something for, like, half an hour until it, like, fully resolves itself in my mind, and then I go at it, whereas in these hangouts, I'm like, I'm going to do this, and then I screw it up.
I like the hangouts because I will do more work because I'm like, okay, well, I'm sitting here talking to these people. I need to be productive. But it's just kind of... Right now, I'm just cutting feathers.
For me, I'm a really obsessive person, so I go through not working on something for months, and then I will do an entire build in like 3 days.
Yeah,
not
you're
sleeping.
crazy.
Like I did this druid, and how long did I do the druid? It was gonna be a 24-hour thing. It ended up being like 2-3 days, maybe 20 hours total.
Yeah, that's nuts.
My Elsa, like I built the whole first half of it in like 2 days, and then the last half in another 2 days. I don't know. I go through. I spend most of my free time working on the magazine other than my cosplays. But Colin's being annoying. Say hi.
Hi, Colin.
Hi, Hand.
Hey, girls.
Hey.
Oh, hi.
Did you hear him?
Yeah.
No.
He's like, I used to work out.
His hand used to be so much more buff.
The hand was a lot more buff.
The laughing. I just hear him like chuckling in the background.
Say hi. Say hi.
See, you just won't even get on camera.
He's too shy.
Be famous, Colin.
I was on the internet.
He was on the internet once. It's cool. This is looking like shit.
You're still on the beginning painting stages. It always looks like shit.
This is true. I think it'll look cool though, like white and silver instead of the. I don't know.
Yeah.
A question from Benjamin: where do you put the prints you buy?
On my wall.
I have a cosplay wall, or it's actually a Skyrim wall right now. I got Yelena, and I got Svetlana, and I got another cosplayer, or Nightingale, and then I'm supposed to get another Skyrim, hopefully. It's just on my wall.
Nice.
In my living room, too.
Mine are all up on that wall behind the computer. A lot of them false. A lot of them I have in just like a photo book. And then others I have just in a box somewhere with the intention of putting up on the wall.
Mm. Yeah.
I wanted to redo this room, so a lot of them are just waiting for me to redo this room nicely. I don't know if that'll ever happen.
Oh, Kitty. Just let me love you. She came up for love, and so I pick her up, and she's not happy.
Oh.
Meow.
Cats be like that.
Ah, come on. Lift your head.
That's why I have a dog. Dogs always want love.
Oh, she wants love, and then she...
Except for my dog. She keeps running away.
Oh, my cat wants
My
love
dog
at
is
5 a.m.
Yeah.
I'm sleeping, and I hear meow as she comes in the door, and I'm like, God damn it. So she hops, and she's like, if I'm laying on my side, she's standing on the side and like batting me in the head, and then she'll stick her face in my face and start licking my eyebrow and my nose and my jaw.
Oh.
Like, and she's got probably the roughest tongue I've ever felt on a cat. It's like really coarse sandpaper rubbing on my face.
That's a great way to wake up.
She just wants food. That's all she wants.
My puppy is so sweet in the mornings. She'll just wait for my alarm to go off, and then she'll come up. As soon as my alarm goes off, She'll like come up next to my face and she'll spoon my face and she'll just roll and she'll just cuddle and spoon with me all morning. She's so cute. Like if she knew how to purr, she would probably just purr all morning.
Whiskey, it's funny, the sound that an iPhone makes when you like kind of turn it off or like put the screen to sleep, that little like that drives her crazy. Cause she sleeps in my bed, so I'll be like trying to wake myself up by like scrolling through my phone and checking out Facebook and stuff. And the second I turn off my phone, she's just like, BAM! And then she like jumps on my chest and she's just like, Mom, you're awake. I love you. Play with me, not your phone.
That's a really good way to make sure you don't fall back asleep in the morning.
Right? And she does that with my mom too. Like anytime anyone brings out their phone or the iPad or something, she just like crawls up and like bats at it. This is like, put that down, pet me.
That's what my cat does. If I'm laying in bed and I'm looking at my phone, she comes in and she starts rubbing her face like all over my phone and then my iPad that's sitting next to the bed. And then she licks my face.
Oh, pets are fun. Was that attached to a question? Did that have anything to do with the question?
I think we should
I think I just got on the subject because my cat was in here.
Kidding.
Benjamin says, "Bless you, Atlas."
Oh, thanks. I was sneezing.
That was a sneeze?
Well, earlier I was sneezing. Okay, so this is like the first year I've ever had allergies, and I'm not cool with it. Yeah, okay, so I feel like there's some weird shit going on because I don't know. I thought allergies came in the spring, and then you were done with them. Nope. I keep waking up this last week, and it's so sneezy.
Sneezy.
Just call me Sneezy the dwarf.
He's my rat.
Oh, I'm sick of brushing wigs.
I hope this looks good.
It will look lovely.
I am butchering. This white is so like flat. Okay, what costume to wear from Ben?
What?
What's your favorite costume to wear? Ben
Morgan.
asks.
Definitely Morgan. Used to be Alice, but now it's for wearing Morgan yesterday. I drove home because it was like a 20-minute drive, and my parents never really get to see me like fully done up. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna drive home with the giant like hoop skirt and everything.
And the corset.
Yeah, and the corset's like digging into my diaphragm, and I'm just like, oh, just like 10 more minutes. Yeah. And honestly, I didn't want to take it off. I feel like I came straight out of the game, and like I feel so pretty, and I feel like the darkest, creepiest princess of all time, and I love it, and I'm so proud of it. Like I can't believe I actually made that. So I love it. I love it so much. I wish I could wear it all the time.
Mine's probably my barbarian.
That ass,
Like
yo.
Yeah.
No, but I just wore it to New Zealand for Armageddon, and I put it on a second time, and I'm like, wow, I really like this costume. It's such a pain in the ass to wear, but damn, I look good.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, I loved it.
The
I think my favorite
details
is
on
my
that thing are nuts.
snow elf. Yeah, honestly, that I love you. It's probably one of my favorite barbarians I've ever seen.
Aww.
Yep. Like, my favorite to wear is definitely my snow elf. It's like really simple, but I just love elves so much, and I love winter. I just felt so regal and amazing.
Was that the blue dress?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think I would wear it again, but with my long white wig I got for Elsa.
Mhm.
I think that would look really good.
Oh yeah.
That was like a really fast. That was like a one-day cosplay. But
It was good. It was really pretty.
I love wearing it. And it's comfortable.
Mhm.
And the armor's all just foam, sealed with like plastic tape, so it's really bendy and comfortable and lightweight.
Nice.
Yeah, it was fun.
Lovely. Cat?
Oh, sorry. Mine would be my Nightingale. It's not fun in the summer, but I liked wearing it. It was super comfortable. Well, I take that back. The mask was not comfortable. Mostly because nobody could hear me talk.
Mm-hmm.
But
Oh, yeah.
if I ran around without the mask on most of the time, unless somebody wanted a photo, because then I could like talk, and my nose wasn't like crooked like this. Yeah, it's really comfortable, just not in the summer when it's like warm out.
Yeah. Morgan was hella hot yesterday, and I was even in an air-conditioned hotel, and I was just like, this is so friggin' hot.
Did you get some more good photos?
Oh my god, I got so many good photos.
Yeah.
I'm so excited to see them all. Like, honestly, okay, so this one photo, holy shit, is like the cutest thing I've ever seen. We found this, like, grand piano in the one hotel, so we were taking photos of it, and I was seated at the piano, and this girl, Jury Cosplay, I've had, like, the biggest girl crush on her for so long, and I finally got to meet her yesterday, and so we kind of fangirled over each other for a bit, and then we're like, she was dressed up as Cullen, and I'm like, okay, so, like, we need photos together. So we did this picture at the piano where I'm, like, seated playing the piano, and she, as Cullen, is, like, leaning over me.
Oh, nice.
It is the prettiest picture ever. Like, I got to see it on the camera, and it's just, I can't wait for that to drop, because it was amazing. Taken by Ailes Noir Photography. She's pretty awesome. I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm not good at French, and I'm Canadian. That's bad. But it's like AILES Noir Photography. Her name's Chelsea, and I've been wanting to work with her forever, and so that was pretty awesome. But yeah, yay, photos, all the feels.
Okay, Zach asks, how do you deal with creepers on social media? Do you believe in public shaming of creepers?
Yep.
You do?
It depends on the level of creepiness, I guess.
Absolutely.
I am all for publicly. If they're not okay with the entire world seeing what they have sent you, they should not be sending it to you. Thankfully, no one's been creepy with me, really. But if they are, notice to anyone out there. If you're creepy to me, I will post that shit everywhere.
Panty person. I never posted anything yet. I was waiting to see if they responded. Because I wrote back and I'm like, oh, I sell prints. What were you referring to? Because I wanted them to say like, I want your panties. So I could post that, but no.
Oh no, you didn't take the bait.
I have a couple people that. Nope, nobody bad. Nobody ever makes me go, oh, I'm gonna public shame you. Just sometimes every once in a while I get a comment. I'm like, I don't know what you are trying to say, so we're just gonna kind of not respond.
Or just like the super overly like, whenever anyone sends me a message that's like, hey sweetie, how's your like day going? I'm just like,
yeah, I've got a couple of those, and I'm just like, great.
Like this is not a dating site.
I hate pet names.
Ugh.
Hey, sugar tits.
No, that's a good one.
That's my favorite.
I'm going to call you sugar tits from now on.
I get a lot of creepers. I think I just seem to attract them. I think the only time I would ever publicly say something to someone is if I felt it was aggressive enough that they would then go on and do something to somebody else. Like, if I feel like I actually have to warn other people about them, like, if they're dangerous, sure, but otherwise I just delete them, or I'll try and troll them back.
Yeah.
Like, say something ridiculous.
Did you guys, I forget who it was, I think it might have been Wind of the Stars cosplay? Someone like that on April Fool's Day. She posted this thing like, I've never been so disgusted by this person's comment that I got in an email, and then she put the link to their profile.
Oh yeah,
the like trick link that goes to your profile, and it freaked all these neckbeard basement dwellers were just like, I can't believe you would post this. And I'm like, dude, obviously it's a trick. Like, just look at the other comments. Clearly this has nothing to do with you.
So funny.
But even, like, when I clicked on it immediately, I was like, oh my god, did I get...
freaked out by those things before.
Yeah, I was like, did I get hacked? Oh my god. I've
I'm
never
like,
even interacted with this person.
I said, you're just thinking, I didn't send anything to her.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm like, I didn't send any dick pics. What?
I had one really creepy experience a week or so ago when I had some random guy actually show up at the bar that I was at.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
You were saying that.
I can't.
Yeah.
That's fucked up. That is so messed up. Like, oh.
So if he's watching right now, please don't do that again.
Yeah.
I figured it out. He was a friend of a guy I knew, and he found my location because I had replied to a message on Facebook to my friend, and I guess he was with him, or I don't know, was in his Facebook account and could see the location.
Like that thing I showed you where your location was on.
It pings where you are. And I was hammered. I was really confused as to what was going on. I was like drunk messaging them. I'm like, I'm at a bar. There's a creepy guy who showed up.
Yeah, I'm like, what's your 911 up there? Is it 911?
Yeah.
Who do I need to call?
Yeah,
Ghostbusters.
No, we left pretty quick. In the morning we woke up, we left really fast. We were really worried, like, did we even pay at the bar? We're like, did we pay our tab? Oh my god, we're gonna have to do the walk of shame back. Be like, do I owe you any money? Because we were out of that bar really fast after that. But
Yeah, that would
That's
be
so messed up.
That would be really weird if I was out and somebody's like, hey, I follow your cosplay page and I see you here. That's just not something you do to females, especially. Like, hey, I'm creeping on you and you're at this bar. I want to come say hi.
yeah.
Not like you posted, hey, I'm going to be at this bar if you want to come meet me. It's,
No, exactly.
Hey,
So I thought maybe I had. I was like, did I just drunkenly post something? No. Anyway, so that was my probably creepiest moment.
Yeah, that was so messed up.
Guys, I think I'm gonna head off, and my picture's frozen anyways on a derp face. So.
Oh, it's been black for me for a while.
Oh really? For
Yeah.
me, it's frozen, and I have the derpiest face right now.
Yeah, you're kind of like...
I'm like, Okay, yeah, I'm gonna head off, guys. Get some
Bye.
food.
Have a lovely afternoon.
Nice chatting with you.
Good night.
Bye. Does Ryan still have a killer headache?
Ryan's probably sleeping.
Probably.
And Elena's too busy probably on ESO right now. Look at me, pet me. Look at my
And you're
kitty.
just stroking your kitty.
just come on. No. Why? Just look at the camera. Look, show your pretty eyes.
Oh.
And your little nub ear.
No.
Oh.
Okay, sorry.
I
I
always
just
wanted a black cat.
Yeah.
I sat here and searched for months for a black cat. I wanted, and I'm picky too. I wanted a black cat, preferably with green eyes and long fur. And I found her, and she's the biggest diva ever. But
It was the same with me and my puppy. I was looking for years and years for exactly that, and it took a while to find.
I just stumbled across whiskey. They there was this like puppy mill house outside of town that was taken down, and they found like 90 dogs living in one house, all Morkies, and a bunch of them were pregnant, and like some of the dogs had been there for like 5-7 years. Whiskey had only been there 1 year. The rescue team had to go in hazmat suits. It was so bad and so toxic in there. She had to have some teeth removed because it was just so much decay. But yeah, so we heard about this, and we'd put our last dog down, like maybe a year and a half, 2 years before that. And my parents really didn't want another dog, because our last dog she was a bit of a handful towards the end. And So I was like, hey, Morkies, they're pretty cute. We should get one. And it didn't really work out for the longest time. And then I got a notification through their Facebook group that they only had a few left, and people should, if they wanted to, still adopt, they should send in the application forms. And I was like, okay, we need to do this for the good of the household. We need a fuzzball. So I sent in the application, and we went to go meet some of them, and we liked some of the other ones, and then we met Whiskey, whose name was Leia at the time, and I was like, hey, Leia, nice. And she was so timid, and she didn't want to be around us, and I was like, I don't know, like, she might not end up liking us, and she might be a handful and be really weird, but we decided to go with her, and she's the perfect dog.
Aww.
She's so quiet. She's not yippy like most tiny dogs, and she's so perfect, and she's so intelligent and cute and fuzzy, and so it was just kind of just came along.
Yeah. My dog's better than your dog.
Pretty much.
Back off, okay?
Let's have some fight.
I want to meet Whiskey.
I want to meet Micah. Next time, sometime when we hang out, we should bring our puppies.
Yeah.
Puppies! You should make
Puppy
little puppy
con.
cosplay. Make them
Well,
little outfits.
For Halloween, I got her a little Batgirl outfit,
Aww.
and it had a little black sparkly tutu.
Oh my God.
And I saw that the Halloween store, Spirit, that's like around all year long, they have minion costumes for dogs. I want to get her a minion costume. I've always thought it was so weird to dress up your animals until I got a tiny dog.
Right?
I'm like, this is the best. Oh no, Cat left the call.
Oh. Well, we have more questions. She
Ooh,
pops
okay.
back on.
Excellent.
She's gonna pop back. Well, we can ask. So John asks, do you have a dedicated area in your home to construct your creations?
I wish. Mine, like, currently I'm in the living room. Most of the time, my sewing takes place in my bedroom. Most of my painting I do downstairs in front of the TV. I pretty much take up the entire house. I don't think my parents are very appreciative, which is why I got this thing, so that it's all in one space.
Nice.
What about you?
Yeah, so we moved into a 2-bedroom when we got here. So the bigger bedroom number 2 is my crafting space, which is a complete mess right now. So this is like all my stuff, all my crafting stuff, and then it just goes on that way and it goes on that way, and it's just all. Well, it's my cosplay stuff, and because I study architecture at school, so I build a lot of models and do a lot of messy stuff for that. So this is my craft room.
Space. That'd
My
be so
messy
nice.
space. I want more space. I'm looking at expanding. I'm launching a Kickstarter tomorrow for the magazine.
Tomorrow?
Oh, I was actually hoping to get a video done this weekend that I didn't do, but oops, that's okay. I think, and then if I do meet the goal, and if there is any money over that, then it's going to go towards finding an actual better space to do this, because right now it's like 40 degrees in here. It's so hot. It's so miserable. There's no air circulation. And if I'm going to be continuing working on these magazines every month by myself, I need a better space to do it.
Hence the country?
Yeah, so if we can expand somewhere a little farther outside of the city and get more space, that would be ideal.
Mm-hmm.
Set up an actual office for the magazine there where we can actually then set up like a photo shoot area. We can do interviews and stuff there.
Cool.
So that's the goal. So we'll see how it goes. I don't know what to expect from the Kickstarter, so hopefully it doesn't bomb. I really need the whole magazine so far has just been funded out of my own pocket, right? So I'm a student. I have no money, so I need to raise some money to help with printing costs, importing. And now that the Canadian dollar is so shitty, it's costing me so much more to run this magazine.
Oh, yeah.
Like, all my bills, all my payments are all in American.
Oh, shit.
Which is why in my online store I charge, like, they're for sale in American dollars, but that's still, I don't sell enough to be able to offset the costs.
Ugh.
So we're
All right,
hoping
well,
if Zach's still listing, his awesome feature on his artwork will sell a ton of mags and get him his dream job at Blizzard, and
woo! It's a
we'll all
win-win
be
for
successful
everyone.
and famous and do what we love for the rest of our lives.
One day, I will commission a piece
All
by
from the
you,
one
Zach.
magazine.
Yes, that one magazine.
Benjamin asks, what compels you to start following a cosplayer's stuff? For me, it's mostly whether I like their personality, which is why I appreciate these hangouts. Why do you follow cosplayers?
I don't know. Generally, if I see like really good quality, and that's not to say I don't follow people who aren't like top-notch quality, but like generally, if it's someone I don't know at all, and I'm just kind of browsing around or see a feature or something, and they're just like super talented, then yeah, I don't know. I'm very design based, so whether
Yeah.
I'm picking a costume or picking a cosplayer to follow, it's pretty much based on the design.
Yeah. Same here. If it's just someone that I haven't met yet and I don't really know, if I'm just browsing, it all comes down to what they're working on at the time, or if I find their stuff that they've done really interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Apart from that, I follow people that I know and that I meet at cons because it's really fun being able to see what your friends are up to and people you know, and
Yeah,
costumes that you'll be able to see in person one day. I think it's really
totally.
exciting. I love following people's progress, so I follow a ton of cosplay, especially with the magazine. The magazine's page, we follow so many people because I like seeing people who are just starting out, people who've been doing it for years, like a whole mix of stuff.
And like people who do cool tutorials. I really like following those kinds of people. Like I found this one cosplayer recently, Jack Cosplay, J-A-K. She does amazing wig tutorials. Her Femme
Is she?
Hades. Yeah, she's she. And
Writing that one down.
yeah, her Hades wig tutorial is ridiculous. Oh my god, it's so like I know nothing about wig styling. So I followed her and I actually like messaged her about Flemeth from Dragon Age because I was like, I have no idea how to do this wig. Like, please help me. And she gave me all these like tips and stuff. And she's like, well, take this one video I did from this one wig and like adapt that for yours. I'm like, you're so helpful.
I love that.
Right? And I love that, like, just that sense of sharing and helping and that community feel. And I don't know, people are really willing to share their knowledge.
That's one thing that really, really bothers me is when people get super protective of something they're doing. Like, whether it's a technique or a character. It's like, just like, because you cosplayed a character doesn't mean no one else can, or like, I can understand, like, if you have one special technique and that's your signature, maybe you don't want to give away all your secrets. But I mean, like,
most of it you probably learned from a YouTube tutorial yourself.
Right?
Get over it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, I've had a lot of people. So I was gonna say, I've had a lot of people contact me about how I did the Elsa spikes. Mm-hmm. So now I'm getting really excited that there's a few cosplayers that. And it was really sweet of them. They emailed, they messaged to ask if they could do the.
Oh.
That was really sweet. So yeah, I'm like super excited to like see how they're gonna attempt to do it and learn from mistakes. I spent so long figuring that out. I wasted so much money on things that didn't work. It makes me feel really good that I can actually help other people, you know, on the right track.
Yeah.
Just prevent them from making the same mistakes that I did.
Yeah, and I mean, like, conversely, I can understand why for artists like Gladzy and Zach, like, if someone commissions a piece from them, I can understand why, like, you know, don't touch that until the person who's commissioned it is finished that.
Totally which is awesome that Zach does that. It was really nice. I feel bad because I took so long with Elsa. It's just mine. No one can have it.
Everyone's probably like checking his page daily, like, oh my god.
It was, I think, probably one of his most popular designs. Everyone loved it. It's framed on my wall in the other room.
It was so beautiful. All his work is so beautiful.
He has a question. So Zach asks, if you have $5,000, you get to have any costume crafted for you. You weren't allowed to make it yourself. What is the costume and who do you have crafted?
Huh. That is a good question. I know what costume I'd get. I just don't know who I would get to make it.
What costume would you get?
Well, I mean, I really want to have one of those epic, badass, like hand-dyed, fully legit leather, like LARPing, like
Yeah.
Dragon Slayer costume. Like I just like with all the detail and like the hand tool cut. I don't know about leather work, but just epic. All of it like full on leather, like studded together, like take no shortcuts, no like hot glue here or there. Like I would want it fully legit. Like that thing could take on a dragon.
Yeah.
I would love that. So who do I think would be able to make something like that? Oh God, I don't know anyone who works with leather.
A leather worker from Germany. Like
right?
some,
It would be some like hole
some, like,
in the wall.
Small town.
Yeah. Not all related to the cosplay community whatsoever, but does it super legitly. Yeah, that would be mine. What would be yours?
So mine, okay, that's a really hard question. I do this because I like making the stuff, costumes. I don't think I would ever want anyone else to make something for me, or if it did, it wouldn't be like a big deal because like I would feel very sad that I didn't get to make it myself, I think.
Yeah.
I would, okay, so I'd love to do Miranda Lawson cosplay from Mass Effect. And
cool.
There's like it's like a white suit, spandexy patterned suit with these black kind of leather-ish arms and legs, so it's very much just like a fitted bodysuit type thing. So I think I would have something like that made for me.
Cool.
I would happily wear something like, because that's not where my skills or interests are. But I love the cosplay. I'll share a picture with you. Ugh.
Or like a Halo suit. I would, because like I don't think I could make something like that. I really just don't think I have it within me. So to get someone like fake nerd boy Ryan Brandt, like to get him to make me some like really badass foam Halo armor, that would be pretty cool.
I can't find the picture. Miranda Lawson. Okay. Oh, here. Share it to on Facebook. It's one on the left.
Oh. Ooh. Okay, so the leftmost one, the white and black one?
Yeah.
Cool.
Like some kind of a cool bodysuit, superhero type kind of thing. I would love to get commissioned for me.
You could get like someone like Nathan. Nathan DeLuca does like all kinds of bodysuits. I would love to get a bodysuit by him. Cool. Excellent. I really want to start playing Mass Effect.
Yeah. It's not really that up on my list. Zach says, Elsa is what caught both Kamui and Lightning Cosplay's attention, so thanks for the request.
Oh, hey.
Zach, I will take full ownership of your entire career because of that commission.
So you get like a cut now.
I'll get a commission from all of your future designs. No, I love that Elsa. I think everyone that has come over and seen it just goes nuts over it. She's so beautiful. And I think he said that he was going to redo her, probably a digital painting.
Ooh.
Can't wait to see. John asks, if you ever have kids of your own in the future, how would you get them interested in geeky stuff like cosplay, games, etc.?
Well, I don't plan on ever having children.
No,
but
not do I.
My nieces and nephews, I am good. Well, I mean, they're in pretty good hands with my brother. He's the one that turned me into a geek. So I feel like he's going to be a good influence on them. But no, I'll always be there to like help make their Halloween costumes and hopefully. And I don't know, just like inundate them with all the geeky movies that meant a lot to me and what's new and upcoming. I don't know.
Yeah.
I will take them to conventions and they will be the cutest little stormtroopers ever.
Oh my god, kid stormtroopers are the best.
Right? Oh.
I don't know if I can answer that question. It's hard to say. I can just apply it to my dog, and and say I would probably just force it upon them.
Yep.
But yeah, no time. No time for kids. I don't even have time to make breakfast. I don't have time for children.
Right.
Benjamin asks, how long has Cos Culture magazine existed? I want to make sure I find every issue. Aw, that's really sweet. I started it last year. Our first print issue came out last August, I think. And then we released twice a year in print. The second issue came out this spring, and I'm working on the third print issue, which will be out in the fall, in October, I think. But we've just recently started doing monthly digital magazines as well. You can check out the website, cosculturemagazine.com. If you enter the code COSFRIENDS, C-O-S friends, you can get your first month free, just to like try it out. If you're interested, we have contests and stuff on the website. I run it like a subscriber membership site, so you can get access to all basically any previous magazine that's been released. I have it on there, and I'm going to be adding it so you can actually download it too, not just browse online. But we have contests right now to win an Xbox One, to win a sheet of Warbler. We'll be adding more contests every month. Yeah, so you should try it out. It gets your first month free, and then you can cancel anytime within the first month if it's not your thing, and you won't be charged for anything. So I hope it out.
Yeah.
If you need the code in text, you can just message me online, and I'll let you know the code. Woohoo. Questions are done. Should we call it a night?
Maybe. Yeah, because Kat said she's not going to be coming back on. So.
Oh well, Tina's okay. Hang on. I have to go pretty soon. We have one more episode of Salem to watch. I gotta wake up early for work tomorrow. But Tina's gonna log on super quick, I think. So we'll know momentum.
Yay, Tina!
Tina's amazing. Did I tell you Tina bought me a bottle of wine the other day just because?
Oh, well,
She's
that's because she's awesome.
Honestly, that girl. I just want to put her in my pocket and carry her around with me all day.
Right? Best person ever. Tina Spirals is who we're talking about, everyone. Go follow her because she's lovely.
She's the best. And her Totoro bunny suit cosplay was amazing.
It was so cute. Oh. I really need to get a bunch of wig heads so I can actually like not have to keep
so you can have like
wigs.
Can you see mine behind me?
Yeah, totally. Currently, they're all just going to live in this little cubby because I have nowhere else. And I lost all like the net things to hold them in.
Oh
so I'm just gonna be stuck in there.
Yeah, mine's so creepy. Like in the background, just like these rows of faces. I have so many wigs. I'd love to get a bunch of like little mannequins and just actually set my cosplays up along a wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I need to get my hands on some mannequins because I was talking with Drew, and I want him to photograph a bunch of my costumes for my portfolio.
Oh yeah.
And just have like just full body mannequins, just put the costumes on there, and that way for my portfolio I can have like a just costume shot and then like maybe a me in costume shot and maybe some like details and stuff. And then one day I will work in theatrical costuming. Where's
You'll do it for sure.
One day. And then maybe one day I'll go work for Weta, and then I can hang out with Tasha.
Woohoo!
Where's Tina?
Oh, she said she has a new haircut.
Lovely.
Oh, has so much work to do for this magazine.
Oh.
I need to hire someone to help.
Yes. Well, once you get that Kickstarter up and running, then.
Yeah, I really hope it's successful. I know, like, magazines, things like this are really tricky. I set it up with, like, corporate sponsorship, so I'll send messages to a bunch of companies that may be interested in advertising in the magazine. And then,
cool. Yeah.
I was gonna launch it tomorrow morning. Oh, it's so exciting! I don't know how long to do it for. They say, yeah, the Kickstarter. How many days?
Oh.
They say 30 days or less is the best, but I kind of want to do it so it runs to the end of August 31st.
Well, I mean, that's just a little over a month.
Yeah.
I think this is a good idea.
So then I can help. Then I can pay for printing and shipping of the next one. Hopefully the next two.
Mm-hmm.
And then hire someone. Tina!
Can you guys see me?
Tina!
Hey, what's up?
Oh my God!
Amazing.
I have not looked upon you in so long.
Oh, it's so healthy.
I know, it feels so different.
It's so short.
I know, I cut it all off.
For anyone watching, Tina had hair down to her bum.
I did. She was just like, I think I'm just gonna chop like 90% of it off and then I'll start working on it. Like garbage bag. She's like, oh, it's gonna be awful. My cats are gonna play in it.
You can make a wig out of it.
Yeah, it looks so good though. It's so good.
Nice. Good stuff, dude. So how you been?
Pretty good. I can't see you guys. I'm so blind.
Oh, hello. Can you see us now? Your magical eyeglasses?
Yeah,
Hello.
that helped me see everything. Hello.
So what's
What
new?
are you guys working on today?
This is what I'm working on.
Oh, the Tower of Organization?
Yes. I like that. The Tower of Organization.
I'm repainting my druid armor to do like white and silver.
Nice. So for like the contrast?
Yeah. And then go take more photos. Maybe in the winter.
Whole new costume.
Yeah.
Change the color scheme?
Yeah, basically. So it was gold and brown and green, and now it's going to be white and silver. Maybe
Pretty
blue.
Nice.
Nice.
Or like maybe just a lighter green. I don't know, because there's leaves and stuff on it. I'll probably keep those green.
Yeah. Make them orange in the fall.
Oh, that's actually it's like more. Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah.
Oh, it would be like Nicole Marie Jean and like her poison ivy for every season.
I love her poison ivy so much.
Cute. I love it.
I know. I'm making
I really want to.
It's gonna be so
Ooh,
good.
nice.
Yeah.
I really want to do a 4 seasons cosplay. Like get 4 people, and then each just do like an original design influenced by the season and seasonal colors. I think that would be so freaking cool.
Dude, we should do like, we should get like a group together and like of like 4 people and do the 4 different like different elements.
Mm-hmm.
And so each of us does like you could have water, so you could have the different like seasons of water, like winter would be all gray and stormy and shit, that kind of thing.
We'd be like fairies, like in Neopets.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So that was kind of what I was thinking, like some kind of fantasy-based, like forest dweller. You'd have the winter would be all blue and like icy and like really cool, and then the fall would be like all orange and red and gold. And I really want to do some of that. I think that'd be awesome.
I would totally be down for being a part of this. Just saying.
Yeah, I love all the pictures you've been posting, Nico, on your cosplay page.
Mm-hmm.
Like all those like high fantasy like elves and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, my druid photos, or?
No, you were posting before. I don't know. I was like looking through a bunch of your photos before I decided to like draw your little moon moxie.
Okay.
I was looking through and I saw a bunch of like elf and pictures and stuff like that.
Oh. Was that like the photos, like my inspiration for the druid, maybe?
Yeah, probably.
I don't even remember. I post random shit. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I love all that shit. It's so good. Actually, there's one photo, this beautiful fantasy Hang on, sorry. I want to see if I can find it. It was so when I listened to that music we were talking about earlier, the audio machine. It was like one of those channels. It had like this beautiful photo of this pink-haired kind of horned thing, and it was so stunning. That was what inspired my whole dragon hunter thing. I wonder if I saved the photo. Oh, I hope I saved the photo. No, I don't think I did. I have to find it now, though.
I have a whole folder on my computer and on my phone that just say, like, pretty pictures and inspirational things, and I always just, like, chuck them in that folder, things like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all just, like, beautiful pictures where I'm like, I never want to leave you behind.
Oh, I can't log into my personal YouTube right now because it'll probably shut down this.
Oh no.
It's okay, I'll keep. One of these things. They always have the most beautiful photos for these music. Okay. Must find.
Oh, Taryn, I wanted to ask you, for Edmonton, I really want to make a Poison Ivy bunny. I was wondering if you wanted to do, like, Batman villain bunnies for, like, Sunday or something.
Oh, I am totally down with that idea.
Yeah, because I was telling Nico that bunny costumes would be so much easier to pack and travel for, like, a summer con like that.
Totally. Yeah, who should I do? You tell me.
I would love if you were Harley Quinn, because that would be awesome.
Yeah,
You
you're
could take some
Harley.
cute photos.
Okay. Yeah, because now we're canon.
Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, I could. Do you have a pattern?
No, what I'm actually wanting to do, because I've made, like, a one-piece Poison Ivy suit, but instead I want to try doing, like, a corset with, like, a bikini bottom instead.
Okay.
So that way
cool.
it kind of has more of, like, a figure.
Yeah.
And then I'll just, like, attach all the leaves onto the
Yes, I just bought a corset. A really, really, really nice one. I'm really excited. It's like a cincher, like it goes below the chest.
I want to buy one of those,
It's
too.
like long, and it goes in. It's gonna be for my dragon hunter.
Nice.
Yeah, just horses
Benjamin says, "Hey, look, a new person. Tina, do you have a cosplay page I can follow too?"
Yeah, it's Tina Spirals. Instagram, Tumblr, Twitter, Facebook. I even made my own website.
Tina Spirals. Not Tina Sparkles, which I
know, someone's like, what's your email address? I was like, it's tinaspirals@gmail.com. They're like, oh, makes sense. Perfect.
John asks, do androids dream of electric sheep?
Yes.
I think that was for Tina.
I read the book.
So funny.
Oh, where did the Warbless scraps go?
I found a picture.
Yeah.
Well, I found the video with the picture in it. Now I just have to find the picture in the video. So
Okay, so now I have to make a Harley Quinn bunny suit. Are we making, like, ears and stuff, too?
Yeah, and the little, like, collars
like,
and,
little-
cuffs. Little tail.
And little tail? Okay.
My tail's gonna be a rose.
Oh, cute.
Yeah.
Cute. Nice. Okay.
If I come with Ivy.
Oh my god, there's so many good Batman villains. Can you? Oh my god, I would love Scarecrow, because Scarecrow would be really fun.
Oh, yeah, I'm Scarecrow. Dibs.
Yeah?
Dibs on Scarecrow. Sorry, Taryn. Sorry. Dibs.
You make the
We can,
coolest-
well, we can fight each other for it, maybe. I wouldn't mind doing a Harley bunny suit.
No, I'm good with Harley. Scarecrow would have been pretty badass, so. A Bane one would actually be pretty badass, with like old school Bane with all the tubes and stuff, and like the old school mask. That'd be plus like
Yeah,
Bane.
you can have like the mask like half on kind of thing,
Right?
so it's like a toque mask.
Yeah, and like Bane as a bunny. would be pretty hilarious.
Funny Bane?
Funny Bane! Oh, I'm kind of liking this idea. Because I would totally do Harley Quinn, but I just feel like I've done a lot of Harley Quinn lately.
Yeah.
And I'd really like to try, like, someone else.
I can see you as Joker.
Ooh.
I can see you as a fucking badass Joker.
Ooh,
With, like,
that's a pretty, yeah, with like the scar makeup and stuff. That's a pretty cool idea. Yeah, I've never done Joker before. Or
Yeah,
Riddler
a
one
lot
would
of
be
good ones.
cool.
Oh, Riddler. Oh, you could do a
Riddler
really
would be
cool
my
Riddler
second.
funny suit.
Mhm. With like the like green material and then like the purple question marks all over and.
Yeah.
Cool
All
stuff.
right. Oh, the staff! I love having props.
Yeah, I always think of props. I think of too many props sometimes, and I'm like, I can't make them all.
It's just so much easier to pose when I have a prop, because otherwise I'm
know.
like, I don't know what to do with my hands.
My first zombie walk, I bought a half leg like clutch, so that way I could be like, at least I can pretend I'm eating my purse.
Oh man, okay, I like this idea. Cool. Well,
I
Nico,
get-
you definitely have to come to Edmonton.
My room has an occupancy of 4, and it's just gonna be me and Taryn. You don't even have to pay for a hotel. I'm gonna pay for it, and then I don't care about it after. I have to pay for it as like a bundle with my flight, so. And it's
Are
like
you
7-minute walk.
sure?
I'm absolutely positive. It's a bundle. I don't care. I want to go either way. The more people, the merrier.
Yay! That reminds me, I gotta buy my ticket soon.
Yeah, so they said on the website that they may take up to September 1st to hear back about media
They might
passes.
what?
And they might take up to September 1st to respond about media passes.
Oh.
So it still might be a while to hear back.
Do you know if Edmonton generally
So if it-
sells out?
I have no idea. But I'm sure you should look and see if they're returnable, both of you.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll look
Or
into that.
exchangeable. If you get them, then you can just sell it.
There it is.
I didn't want to like leave it too.
But I'm gonna go, you guys.
far, 'cause-
I gotta go.
Oh, she's peacing out.
I'm
Well,
leaving.
if you go because you set this up, then we go.
Well, I can just leave it on.
But what happens?
Do you want me
when
to just
do
leave it
go?
on? Or
I'm good to
Okay,
go.
so-
Like, I've got to get up in the morning, so.
okay. All right, so we're calling it a night. Thanks for all your questions, you guys.
Thanks for coming out.
You're
Tina.
welcome.
Yeah, Tina was the number one question.
That's my favorite thing. I
More
honestly, I
questions?
go on Reddit and I'm like, what are interesting questions?
Oh,
And then I like copy and paste them.
so
Awesome.
good. Okay,
Cool.
well, I'm out, you guys. I will chat to you soon.
All right.
Nice chatting with you guys.
Bye, everyone.